Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. Here in GOAT James Kingdom, we attack the GOAT debate head on, where we challenge all Michael Jordan fans and all LeBron detractors to who is the GOAT of basketball. You can catch us every Sunday noon Eastern Time, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, for the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and Ajani. Also, we go live Friday nights with the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer, where you catch special shows and content as a GOAT James Kingdom follower and subscriber. Also, check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership, where you can get exclusive content.
From the hardwood dreams to the banners that hang, legends rise up when the victory rang. GOAT James Kingdom, where the greats all fight. Only one team shines in that spotlight. From old school grind to the modern flair, every dynasty built what we all compare. Who's the real champ when the moment ignites? We crown the GOAT team under kingdom lights. It's the GOAT James Kingdom, legends in rotation. 8 squads deep, built on domination. Warriors with the splash, precision and pace. Bulls 72 wins, their defensive grace. Celtics in 86, Larry Bird on fire. Magic and Kareem made Showtime higher. Shaq and Kobe 01, pure devastation. Miami Heat 13, bronze elevation. OKC 2025, the youth on the rise. SGA Smooth got that look in his eyes. Philly 83, Moses 444. Old school grind with that championship glow. We debate in the kingdom where legends collide. Every era repping with unstoppable pride. Only one can stand when the smoke all clears. That's the GOAT team crowned through the greatest of years. They said the crown was settled, but we came to rewrite. B. Lee with the blueprint, Ajani bringing the fight. LeBron with the vision, no gimmicks, just facts. GOAT James Kingdom put the whole game on his back. Built like a fortress from the haters we fed. Ajani with the flame while B. Lee stay ahead. Dropping Olympic gold in 40-point nights. 2012 done, had the world in fright. Skip the nostalgia, we talking data and war. Got receipts for the lies y'all been praising before. From Cleveland to Miami to the Lake Show rise. Finals MVPs rain down from the skies. This ain't opinion, this verse has got math. When B. Lee speak numbers and Ajani bring wrath. We got songs for the truth, hooks for the pain. Every bar built to echo LeBron's reign. Paul's Wayne. Oh, boom. Wait, April? Let's get it. Ha, ha.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings, y'all. Welcome to another GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and Ajani. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button as we go live every Sunday noon Eastern Time right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel. Also going live on FYF Sports Debate. Plus, we're live also on the Real Takes Over Fake Debates channel. So shout out to everybody who's a subscriber to all of these channels and supporters of all of us here and what we do as far as talking sports in the game of basketball. We're here again to give y'all another great Sunday afternoon. Y'all know who I am, Ajani, the Exposed. I got my boy B. Lee in the building. What's good, Brandon?
What's good? What's good, everybody?
All right, and let me go ahead and give a shout out to King John in the building. What up, King John?
What's good? What's good, everybody?
Bluetooth disconnected.
All right, so yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what to do when Sunday afternoons come along. Hit that like button, share that button. You know, we're all over YouTube. We're all over the social media platform. Today, we're going to discuss the Elite 8 teams, and we're going to put them in a bracket. Here, we're going to have some fun before the season starts. We're going to talk about some of the greatest teams to ever play the game. And this is the teams that we have here. So we're going to have some fun doing that. But let's first give out some shout outs to some GJK members who are already in the building. We know Najee, the chosen one, is always here supporting us and saying what's up, and obviously representing LeBron James fan base to the top degree. Then we got Zero in the building. Peace and blessings, Zero. New World's here as well. We got Juan Boy in the building, King John. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Again, man, thanks for joining us again on another great Sunday afternoon. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying themselves. Look at that, Brandon. They out here talking about you already on Facebook. Which one of these guys on Facebook you got upset? And as usual, they show up with their homoerotic comments of all time. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. They really can't.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You
For sure, there's something crazy about these dudes, bro. They always acting foolish, man. On a Sunday afternoon, that's the first thing you want to type in the comments. But here at GOAT James Kingdom, we don't run from y'all. We only bring the smoke and let your lungs choke. So, Brandon, we got these 8 teams. We got these 8 teams, right? And I know already that some people are going to already bring up their biases. So today we're going to be fully biased, Brandon, right? We're using our eye test. We ain't using no stats. We ain't using no formula, right? We ain't using no criteria. We just going to put these team up and just say who going to win a 7-game series. Is that how we doing it today?
Now, you know what, John? You know
that's how we're going to do it.
You know what's going to happen that you're going to bring up stats.
Oh, what happens?
Everybody's going to talk about stats. You know exactly what happens every time we don't bring up stats. The first thing they want to bring up is stats. So, hey, I'm watching the comments, and I just want you to watch how they're going to bring up stats. Hey, you know,
I already know they're going to bring up stats. I already know they're going to bring up stats. So let's bring up the teams. Obviously, these are the teams right here. The Elite 8. So we ranked them from 1 to 8. So the Warriors are the number 1 seeded team. That probably get people upset, as is the 2017 Warriors, right? Then the Bulls, the 96 Bulls is the 2nd seed. The 3rd seed is the 86 Celtics. The 4th seed is the 2001 Lakers. The 5th seed is the 87 Lakers. The 6th seed will be the 2013 Miami Heat. The 7th seed will be the 2025 Thunder, which I know a lot of people are going to be upset about too, but they're one of the greatest teams of all time. And just because it happened last year, that doesn't mean we can't rank them amongst some of the greatest teams of all time. And then lastly, we're going to put the 1983 76er team up here. And this is how we're going to go ahead and do it. We're just going to start with the first set of matchups, which is the 2017 Warriors versus the 1983 76ers. So, Brandon, let's start there. Who you think will win that 7-game series and why?
Well, obviously, I think the 17 Warriors is going to win. You got to go by position, and of course Moses is going to win his matchup. I don't think they really have anyone who can contain Moses Malone, even though he played in '83. I don't think they didn't really have any big men in the first place. So what I would personally do will put Draymond Green on him,
on Moses,
and just try to frustrate him.
Man, that's gonna be tough. Moses was a beast, but again, okay. So what's the rules though? Are we playing in today's NBA rules with this?
Hey, that was gonna be part of my argument. That was gonna be a part of my argument. What you just said, because I want to know what rules.
It doesn't matter what rules they use. The 17 Warriors will win, so it don't really matter with that one. They can play in the 40s, 50s. 2040s. That is true, man. And as good as these teams are, as good as the Warriors are, if they play, I tell you what, if they played in the 1900s rules, it's worse for the 1900 teams. I think the only thing that could save the 1900 teams is allowing them to play with zone defense.
That was going to be my point. I said
that's true.
They use the league.
So okay, so you're gonna put Draymond. So you're gonna put Draymond on Moses. You're gonna put Draymond on Moses. All right. So their power forward. Oh wow, their power forward was a dude named Mark. Everoni. Ivoroni. I've never heard of this guy. That's
Well,
kind of weird.
whoever's
Wait a minute.
playing their
Okay, yeah,
center,
Bobby Jones is there. Okay,
let me see.
Well, no, their center is Moses Malone. You got Moses. Their starting
Yeah,
five
yeah.
is
No,
Maurice
no,
Cheeks,
whoever playing,
Andrew,
yeah.
Andrew Toney, Julius Irving. Then they have some dude named Mark Everoni. I've never heard of Mark Everoni before. And then Moses Malone. And then their sixth man is obviously Bobby Jones.
hmm So I was saying whoever's playing the Warrior center could probably guard their four. So I think David West was on that team. JaVale McGee was on that team. So either way, their center should be able to match up with any of their power forwards that they had with no
Yeah, they
problem.
had Zaza Pachulia. They had Zaza Pachulia as the starting center. And then the other center coming off the bench was obviously JaVale McGee. And then they also had Kevin Looney.
But the problem is
David West was also on the team as well. David West was there as a center as well.
The problem gonna be when they bring Iggy off the bench. That's gonna be the problem because how they gonna match up then?
And Matt Barnes was on the 2017 Warriors.
No, he got
Matt Barnes,
yeah, he was.
Yeah, he played in the regular season, I believe.
you
In the
said
regular
Matt
season, I don't think he played in the playoffs.
I know. He didn't play in the playoffs, but he was on the team. He actually did play in the playoffs. He played 12 games in the playoffs.
He did.
5 minutes per game. Matt Barnes. So Matt Barnes got 2 champions. No, he don't got a championship with the Lakers. He came to the Lakers after they won. After they won the championship
with the Warriors. Yeah, because
That's
I know
crazy.
he didn't want his ring. He didn't want his ring, and I thought it was because he didn't play or something in the playoffs.
I don't think
he was trying to be prideful. What do you mean he didn't want his ring? What kind of zestiness?
That's
is
what he
that?
said.
Yeah, that is what he said. Fact.
That's what he said. He said he didn't deserve it.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That
I
is
get
crazy.
what
So all right. So how does this go down?
All right.
Obviously, who guards Julius Irving? Do you put
That's gonna have
Draymond
to
on
be-
him? KD?
No. KD or Clay, one of the two. Most
Okay.
likely it's going to be KD. He could
They don't have
neutralize
to worry
him.
about. They got 2 non-scorers, so at the end of the day, they're in trouble. I don't know how. Yeah.
And then you got Steph. The ball movement, it would be a foreign language to them guarding the Warriors.
That's why the rules
They
matter.
wouldn't know what to do.
That's why the rules matter. That's why they would want to play with today's rules and not those rules. I think the rules matter in this series. In that series.
The zone would help them a little bit, but it really won't. Not against the 2017 Warriors.
It won't. It doesn't matter the rules. They wouldn't know how to guard them in the zone either. They would need 2 years worth of game planning for them. That's what they would need for the Warriors.
Yeah, that's
2 years worth.
So what is it? A sweep 4-0?
It
Do
would
we
be
give
a
this?
slaughter. It would be a slaughter.
We would have to make it a 5-game series. We don't want to see a 4-game sweep. Just make it a 3-0 sweep.
I wouldn't even think any game will be within 15 points. To be honest with you.
All right, so let's do it like this. So let's go like this. So let's go offense. Which team we going with? The Warriors,
It's
right?
obviously the Warriors.
Defense. Who we going with? The Warriors or the Sixers?
I think it's
Go with the Warriors again.
yeah.
Man, this is hard. I'll take the Sixers defensively. All right, so scoring is obviously the Warriors, right?
Of course.
Rebounding.
Get at the 76ers.
I mean, you could get up to the 76ers because they probably get a lot of offensive rebounds.
Yeah. Because they ain't gonna be able to get too many defensive rebounds.
All right, so we got scoring, rebounds. What other aspect of the game can we add to this? Okay, so starting 5. All right, starting 5. Who has the better starting 5?
The Warriors is what, 4 out of the 5 starters.
Okay, so starting five is the Warriors, and then the bench.
The bench. I mean, I don't really know much about the 76ers bench. Let me see what they bench do.
They got the sixth man of
What
the
do they
year in
bench do?
1980. They got the sixth man of the year in 1983 and Bobby Jones. They got Clint Richardson coming off the bench. Reggie Johnson. Well, I can't even say Reggie. I don't even know who none of these dudes, bro. To be honest with you, they got Franklin Edwards coming off the bench. I don't know none of these dudes. None of these dudes. None of them. Reggie Johnson.
That's who-
Yeah, I'm going with the Warriors bench. I'm going with the
I mean,
Warriors
we
bench.
got
What about
Sean.
you?
I mean, they got Sean Levinson, Iggy,
Right.
West,
And what about
McGee,
you, John? What are you going with, John?
West.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I think it's on the Golden State Warriors bench. I prefer their bench right there. I think it's better. I mean,
All right. Okay. So if okay, so then which coach is the better coach? The coach for
Billy
the
Cunningham.
76ers was Billy Cunningham and Steve Kerr.
Yeah, that's gonna be Steve.
Steve
It's
Kerr. Steve
unfortunate.
Kerr's.
It's
Yes.
gonna be unfortunate, Steve Kerr.
So it's basically everything basically is gonna go to the Warriors besides rebounding. So I mean I think it'll be a clear sweep 4-0. I don't see how.
I think John give them a game because they want to sign autograph with the legends, so they're
I
gonna
get yeah.
let them
I
win the
would I
game.
would I would I would give him a game too. So let's make it 4-1. It's 4-1 Warriors, man. The 4-1 Warriors.
Y'all being really nice today. Y'all know this is sweet. Why we?
You want
So you want to make it a sweep?
I said nothing within 15 points. No game
No,
within
I don't
15
know who
points.
said
So-
let's not make it a 7-game series. Let's make it a 5-game series, 3-0 sweep. I said that.
That's one
These are
game.
legends
That's one
right
game.
there. I'm saying a 5-game series. You know how back in those days used to be 5-game first round series, right?
Yeah, but we're not playing back in the days. We're not playing back in the days.
Well,
It's
what
a
I'm
7-game
saying is,
series.
I'm
They
saying
better
let's
stay
not
weedy
legends like
and play that
that.
extra game.
Yeah, we playing the whole game. What you talking about? We doing a whole 7-game series. This ain't 1900s.
Yeah, so I don't believe it. I don't think they'll get one game. But I mean,
So it's a blatant sweep.
it's a great sweep. I mean,
All right. So blatant sweep. That's just rude.
yes,
That's just rude.
Well, I mean, it is
Yeah,
what it
rude,
is.
but
I
that's
mean,
just obvious.
again, listen, that's what it took to beat LeBron.
Remember, it's
Shit,
also
if LeBron and Kyrie could only get one game versus them, what the hell is Moses and Julius gonna get?
and it's an older Julius too. So it's not even like it's prime Dr. J.
Some people will say, well, the Warriors struggled. Who they struggled against that season against? I think it was nobody. Yeah, they won. They were 16-1. They ain't lose to nobody in the playoffs, but the Cavs.
Yeah, they lost. They lost that one game versus the Cavs. Yeah, what's that game 4?
Yeah.
And the 2017 Cavs are better than the 1983 Lakers, right?
So which one?
Because that would be the opponent. Those are the opponents. The Lakers, the 83 Lakers got swept by the 83 Sixers.
Oh yeah.
And the 2017 Cavs got gentlemen swept by the 20. So the 2017 Cavs are better than the 83 Lakers, right?
Of course.
You got no argument here with me.
All right, so we got the first team knocked out of this Elite Eight, which is basically the 76ers. As great as the 76ers were, they just were not elite enough.
Yeah. The chat.
They're just not elite enough. Yeah.
It'll be 4-1.
That won't be 4-1.
Chat GTP said 4-1.
I think that's 4-1.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's crazy.
Kevin Durant will average 31 points per game on 54% shooting, and Curry 27 points a game on 43% shooting. They said the Golden State Warriors are just too efficient for the 4-4-4 to handle.
It's just too crazy. It is too crazy. Shout out to you, H Dog. Appreciate you. What's good? Peace and blessings, man. Shout out to you, Fast Man. Peace and blessings. Thank y'all for joining us. As you can see, we're doing a Elite 8 bracket for the greatest teams in NBA history. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Peace and blessings. Keep it 100. We just officially took the 76ers out of this. They got eliminated. They're gone. Slash them off. They're not good enough for this right here. So let's move on to the next team. We got the 2001 Lakers versus the 1987 Lakers, ladies and gentlemen. That is the big matchup right here. That one is kind of big. This was going to be a good one. This is going to be Kobe
Yeah, that's a tough one.
and Shaq versus Magic and Kareem, even though Kareem's on the tail end of everything.
I think that's last year, ain't it? Or his second from last
No,
year. One of the two.
no. This is he still
Second.
played to 89, so he still had 2 more years
Oh, he
after
played
this
89?
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
this
he
is but he was this was
39.
definitely this was definitely
40. What did he retire? At 41 or 39?
at 40 I think it was 42. He was I think it was
41 or
42.
43. It's something. Let me see how old that dude was. He was probably old as hell.
He was.
Well,
He was.
man,
I think
get
because
broken
remember
down.
he played all 4 years in college, so he came in like at 22 and he played 20 years, so it was like around 42, 43 years old.
He has so he has sciatica too, huh?
Yeah, he did have sciatica. Yeah,
87. Oh, he was 40 at that
Fight.
time.
so he was 40 and 87. Yeah, so he was 40 and 87. Yeah, they got it here. They won 65 games. That was the Lakers in 1987. They had the 12th best offense. The 12th best the 12th best defense, but they had the second best offense in basketball. They had the best net rating in basketball. They had the best record because they won 65 games. So obviously they had Magic, Byron Scott, James Worthy, AC Green, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as their starters, and obviously Michael Cooper was coming off the bench as their sixth man. But they also had Michael Thompson, Billy Thompson, Kurt Rambis, Wes Matthews, and Frank Burkowski, King Speech Road's favorite 90s guy. Frank Burkowski was on the 1987 Lakers. But we all know the 2001 Lakers, who had the third best offense, the 23rd ranked defense, which is really not that good, but they had the 8th best net rating. So the Lakers weren't really that good in 2001. It's really just Shaq. But we all know Shaq won league MVP and Magic won league MVP in 87 as well. So you had Shaq. The starting lineup was Brian Shaw, Rick Fox, Kobe Bryant, Horace Grant, and Shaquille O'Neal. And obviously the guy coming off the bench was Brian Shaw, Isaiah Ryder, Devin George, Greg Foster was on this team as well. Ron Harper started some games as well. And this was a odd team.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't
that's
know.
it?
I think
That's the team that won.
yeah,
You don't remember what they did in the playoffs?
the Laker team
They
in the
lost one
playoffs.
game in the playoffs. Yeah, they lost
Yeah, I
one
know
game
they
in the
did.
playoffs.
And that was versus
They
the
did lose
76ers.
only one game in the playoffs.
That was game
That
one
That was the
against the
76ers. They
76ers.
destroyed everybody.
So yeah,
They destroyed
their
everybody.
playoff their playoff starting roster was Derek Fisher, Rick Fox, Kobe Bryant, Horace Grant, Shaquille O'Neal, Robert Horry, Brian Shaw, Tyronn Lue was the main guys coming off the bench. For the '87 Lakers team, they did make the finals and win but they lost 3 games. So they swept 2 teams. They beat Boston in the NBA Finals 4-2. I would say, well, who did they face going into the playoffs? So they faced the Nuggets, the Warriors, and the Sonics. Okay, yeah, those teams were not that good in the late '80s. But you had Magic, Byron Scott, Worthy, AC Green, obviously, and Kareem. I don't know, Brandon. Who do you have winning this series?
All right.
Though? This was up in the air for me.
Well, if we're playing in the 80s, just say for instance we're playing in the 80s, they will have difficulties guarding that triangle offense for one. And Kareem was just too old for Shaq. Kareem was 40 years old. Shaq would have feasted on Kareem. He was about 3 times his
He
size.
would've.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was just too old at that time to contain Shaq. Kobe at that time, he was listening a little bit. He was still averaging like 30, but he would dump the ball down to Shaq so they could win a title. I think the Lakers in '01 have the 2 best players on the court. I think they will have the better offensive strategy. Lakers probably have better defensive players, but I believe that Kobe and Shaq would neutralize their defense. I don't think they would have any difficulties guarding them. Magic would him and James Worthy will have to outduel Kobe and Shaq scoring wise, and I don't think that's possible.
Wow.
I don't think that's
Wow.
possible. I
Shout
will
out
give
to
it
FB.
4-2.
4-2.
I give it 4-2.
Oh my.
What
Oh
about
wow.
you?
Shout out to FB. Hold on, let me give FB a shout out. Craig is still a part of our show. Craig has just been have some obligations on Sundays now. He's doing football stuff. So shout out to Craig, man. Craig's a DJ, so Craig's out here helping Jet fans, helping Jet fans survive every Sunday.
Jets are on fire right now.
So shout out to Craig, man, making Jet fan Sundays a little bit better, even though they stay losing. So what about you, John? What do you think, man? Okay, well, he asked me. Let me go. So this one's tough because Magic was such an effective a player in '87. Man, he really stepped up his game in '87. I don't know who the Lakers could use to slow down Magic, right? And I can see them just doubling Shaq and forcing the Lakers to take jump shots, which they were not really that good at. So I can see the Lakers running and giving them some trouble there. Shaq is still going to be dominant because Shaq, you're right, there's no way Kareem could stop Shaq. But
I don't think there's no way two of them could stop Shaq.
Because
If you
I'm
put
thinking
two
about
of their centers together, they will weigh less than Shaq.
that's true, but I'm just thinking about also on the other end who the Lakers are going to use. Like I said, that you have no one who you're going to put to stop, putting Magic on the post and setting up that offense and just taking Kareem and bringing Shaq out a little bit because Kareem is going to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's going to be a problem for the Lakers. I know, and we know how Phil doesn't like the double team. He doesn't have Pippen.
Okay. What do you think Magic would do offensively in the post?
Oh man, depending on who's guarding him.
They
In
might
this
put
case,
Rick Fox on. They might put Rick Fox on.
oh, he's barbecuing chicken, Rick Fox, man.
They got
Barbecue chicken.
size, so
How?
he can't just throw him in the post.
Oh,
I mean,
no, he's going to go
Magic-
straight to the
Magic
post.
has-
Magic will go straight to the post and get nothing but easy layups, if not an open shot.
This would be the first time in Magic's career that he did that. So I don't think this will be the first time that he's going to.
No, what you mean he's going to do that? That's what he was
Hold on,
doing against
hold
the
on.
Bulls. That's what he was doing against the Bulls. The problem
I
was
mean,
he
he
didn't have nobody
averaged
to help
20
him.
points a game. He averaged 20 points a game. He's not going to.
Yeah, I know, but he's going to average like 14 or 15 assists. That's what I'm saying. He's going to be killing it, man. He's going to be killing it. And he's going to be better because he's going to be in the post making shots, man. Magic could shoot, man. Magic's going to be hitting that hook shot. They're going to have trouble guarding Magic, slowing down Magic. Who they got to stop
This will
Magic?
be the first time someone had trouble guarding Magic scoring, though. But I don't think he would dominate him scoring. He would do his thing passing like he always did.
That's what I'm saying, but he's going to be doing it from the post because he's going to go straight to the. That's what I'm saying. Who's going to guard Magic? That's my question. Who's guarding Magic? It's Rick Fox.
They're gonna put multiple guys on. I mean,
That's
Kobe
fine.
gonna-
Robert Ory.
Yeah.
Robert Ory. Robert Ory.
Yeah, I mean, you could put guys on Magic to let him do his thing. Magic getting 20 and 15 is not going to beat the Lakers. That's what I'm saying.
And I sent you.
Magic playing his game is not going to beat the. He's going to have to average over 25 points,
I sent you a
I think
and
he
I
would.
don't
think he
see
could
that
do that.
happening.
I think he could do that.
I sent you a play in your inbox, and that describes what the series is gonna look like. And I mean, that's the conversation to me right there. I mean,
What play
Shaq
is that?
is a play. AC Green is guarding Shaq. Okay.
Yeah, but AC Green's not going to be guard Shaq. It's going to be Kareem. Even at
So
39,
you gonna put-
Kareem.
Well, Kareem's gonna break some bones if he guards Shaq.
Exactly.
Oh,
You don't want to put no
Come on.
40-year-old
Come on.
Kareem.
This is not
Shaq.
a 30-year-old or 25-year-old Kareem. Yeah, he's 40.
Yes.
He barely going up and down the court.
Yes.
He acting like he just stepped on a tack when he ran up and down the court like.
I don't think they put Kareem on Shaq.
Shit.
I don't.
Wait, hold
Well,
on now. Hold on now,
guard.
Matt. And look, that's what I'm saying. Look, in what's it called in 1987, Magic averaged 26 points versus Boston because they had no one to guard him.
Same boss.
13 assists. Shot 50% from the field, 54% from the field, 50% from 3-point land. Although he only took 2 3-pointers. Magic will destroy it. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna make it hard for the Lakers. That Lakers team wasn't great defensively. Iverson was going off for 50 on them.
They said Magic can play center. They say Magic can play center.
A score.
Hey, they said Magic can play center, right? They said Magic can play center. You think
they're gonna put Magic on Shaq? They're gonna put Magic on Shaq? Get out of here. Hell no. Shaq is torturing him too.
I think Kobe would probably guard Magic. I think Kobe would want to guard Magic. I think Kobe would probably want to guard Magic. Kobe
Barbecue chicken all day. He goes straight to the post on Kobe.
No way.
Slow the game down. It'll be Shaq on the other side on the low block and Magic on the other side on the low block. That's what all it'll be the whole game.
No way.
Who win the coach matchup? Who win the coach matchup? Pat Riley, Phil Jackson.
Say Phil Jackson because Phil Jackson, they wouldn't know how to stop the triangle offense like they never did.
I'm gonna go with Pat Riley. What about you, John?
I knew you was gonna go Pat Riley. You always got to be.
You ain't got to question my faith and my stronghold to my Miami Heat.
So guess who I'm going with, huh?
Who? Phil?
You talking about what?
Oh, because Chicago? It don't matter. It was all because of Pippen. It wasn't because of Phil. You ain't got Pippen. They got Phil Jackson.
Hey, Phil winning that.
All right. So offensively, you going? Brandon's going with the
Lakers. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I'm going with the Lakers.
Yeah, that's.
Well, they both the Lakers. Which Lakers? 01 Lakers or the 87 Lakers?
You know which Lakers we were talking about.
With the Lakers, that's easy.
We taking the Lakers in this conversation. I got the Lakers. I got the Lakers winning 4-3. I got the Lakers winning 4-3.
Yeah, the Lakers. I promise you.
Listen.
The Lakers gonna win.
I ain't gonna lie.
I got Kobe over Magic and Worthy easy.
I got Magic Worthy and Kareem as the best offense and the best defense. So let's go to the defense. Which one y'all picking?
Okay, this is not 1980. This is 87. This is a 40-year-old.
It don't matter. The 2001 Lakers ain't had no defenders. The 2001 Lakers had no defenders. They had Horace Grant. That was their best defender.
They have Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
They got Kobe Bryant. Let me see what was Kobe all defensive that year.
Of course he was all defense. He made call defense 12 straight years, and all started in '99. For I don't know why.
Okay.
Because Tyronn Lue, because they had to bring on Tyronn Lue for Iverson.
How would Kobe be guarding the smallest player on the court?
Because he's the best scorer on the court. If Kobe's the best player, perimeter defender. Ron Harper was really the best perimeter defender on that team. And Rick Fox.
Guess what? Ron Harper's on the Lakers still.
I know he's on the Lakers. That's what I'm saying. He's on the Lakers, but okay. I'm still taking AC Green, Kareem, Worthy, Michael Cooper.
It doesn't matter. You get outvoted.
I know. No, I do. Y'all got the two. So no, I got you. It's 2-1. All right. So scoring wise,
it's not offense. Get the hell off that offense.
No, I pick offense and defense. Both of y'all pick offense and defense for the Lakers. I picked the offense and defense for the Lakers too.
Oh, okay. Oh, you whatever.
You got offense and defense for the Lakers, and John got offense and defense for the Lakers. I got offense and defense for the Lakers. What do you mean? I don't know.
Who you got for offense? 01 or 87?
He said he got 01. Both of y'all picked Shaq and Kobe.
01. All right.
I'm picking the Lakers. I'm picking the Lakers. Yes, I got outvoted. Okay, so scoring. So let's go to scoring next. What's the scoring? Who you got for scoring? Kobe and Shaq or Kareem and Magic?
They have the two better scorers in the series. So Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah, I'm taking Kobe and Shaq too. Okay, all right. Yeah. Rebounding. Who we going with rebounding? The Lakers or the Lakers? Which one?
The Lakers.
Which one, man? Hey, y'all gotta stop hesitating, man. Stop hesitating to answer the question when I tell you to answer it.
The Lakers with an L. The Lakers with an L.
All right, so how about this? How about this? The crackhead Lakers versus the porn star Lakers. Which one?
The big question is, which one is which?
Okay, so we're talking about rebounding. Rebounding. Like I
Rebound.
said,
I think
I
it's over.
think the
I take.
'87 Lakers because they probably get
Okay.
more offensive rebounds.
Why do you think they get more offensive rebounds?
I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the '01 Lakers because they get
I'll
the
go
more
with the 01.
contested rebounds. They got more contested rebounds. The '87 got more uncontested rebounds. I'm going with the team that get more contested rebounds
I
and the
get the
'01
01.
Lakers. What about you,
I
John?
got the 01. The 01
Oh,
Lakers.
okay. You got outvoted. All right, starting five. So who going? What starting five y'all going with? Which Lakers starting five y'all going with? I'm going with the Kobe and Shaq starting five. I'm not gonna lie there.
Yeah, I'm
Kobe and
gonna
Shaq.
just go with. I don't care who's playing with them, Kobe and Shaq.
Kobe and Shaq. Okay. What about you, John? Which Lakers?
I, 87. I'm going with 87. I think 87.
You picking '87?
You
Oh
you you
man.
can't go with them because they have the names. We gotta look at the year. It's
That's what
'87, John.
I'm going with the names. I'm going with the names. That's it.
That's
That's
not
my
even.
reason. That's my
Okay, so
reason.
and which team got the better bench, Brandon? The Lakers of '01 or the Lakers of '87?
I don't even know if the Lakers had a good bench. Did they?
See, that's what I'm saying. How they supposed to be? How they
Oh,
supposed to win this series?
They gonna
Just
win.
off Shaq and Kobe
they had a
alone?
good bench.
Yeah. Yes.
Just
Yeah,
Shaq and Kobe alone?
yeah,
Yes.
yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes.
All right.
I would
So
go
you
with
going?
the '87 Lakers bench.
at the 87 bench. 87. I'm looking at their bench. Yeah, it's 87.
Okay, so I mean, looking at this is actually a closer series than the one before, but it would still be the '01 Lakers.
Is it going 7?
Nah, it can't go to go seven. It would have to be tighter than
I'm gonna
this.
say 6.
This is This is more
I'm
like
gonna
a
say 6.
yeah. The
4-2.
maybe yeah. This was like a yeah. Because they got one, but they got to check almost in every category, but in scoring. So yeah, it's the 2001 Lakers in six. I will make it 6 games. We'll let the ball drop. Shaq didn't show up game one, so that Laker team lose. But then from there they just cruise out and take control of the series and they win 4-2. So we got the 80 we got the '01 Lakers moving on and the 2017 Golden State Warriors moving
All right,
on.
all right,
So
all right.
we got halfway through our because again we're gonna do the first round this week and then we're gonna do the rest next week, ladies and gentlemen. So we almost done here. We got 2 more matchups and we'll bring up the link and we'll bring y'all up and y'all can argue all y'all want to about our picks. So let's move on to this one. This one
All right.
should be
Wait,
very easy.
hey,
Uh-huh.
hey, Johnny, hold up. What who do you think will be the MVP of that series?
Shaq,
Yes.
Shaq.
What would you think he'll average?
Oh, 32, 14, and 4 assists on 2.5 blocks, shooting about 58% from the field.
All right, John, what you think?
I only thing I disagree is I think he averaged 34.
Okay.
I think he averaged
All right.
34.
So Chat GPT said the Lakers will win in 6, 4-2. So
Okay.
you was on the money with that. Shaq would
Okay.
average 36, 15, and 2.8 blocks.
Okay.
And said Shaq was simply too powerful for a older Showtime Lakers, for they had no answer for the diesel. It said
Um,
Kobe would limit Magic defensively, and Kobe would average 28 points per game.
I was thinking the same thing. Kobe would average about 28, but I think Magic would average about 25 and 14. Kareem probably about 22 and 10. Worthy probably like maybe 19, but they wouldn't have enough. It still wouldn't be enough. That Shaq would just be too much. And the Lakers would hit more 3-pointers as well, even though they can't shoot that much 3-pointers. So
They hit like maybe 5 more.
five. All right, so we got the Warriors beating the Sixers, and now we have the 2001 Lakers beating the 1987 Lakers. So now we have to move on to the Heat, the 2013 Heat versus the 1986 Celtics. Now this one's a little bit different because who get home court advantage is a different. That Celtic team never lost at home.
Mhm.
So the Miami Heat would have to go into Boston Garden, in the rough Boston Garden,
Again?
and
Again?
ooh, again,
Again?
again, yes, again. So With that being said, let's start with you, Brandon. This is LeBron at his apex, like you always said. Nobody was like him in this time span. We've never seen nothing like LeBron from 2012 to 2013. How do you have this series going?
Um, just looking at the teams that they beat in the playoffs to see who compares to the '86 Lakers or who was, I mean, not the Lakers, Boston, and see who was, in that upper echelon as them. And I don't, just going by what they did and that, not thinking about any skill wise or anything, just going by what Boston did in '86. I don't think the Heat played anyone that had that resume.
No, they didn't.
12, they had Boston. They beat them in 7 games, and they had a young Thunder, and then the following year, they came back versus the Spurs. But I don't think they had the same resume. I think if you put those teams versus Boston, they'll probably beat them. But you have to be more realistic when we're talking about this matchup. So, like I always said, the Miami Heat were not a like all time great team. They struggled versus everybody. Um, they didn't really give LeBron much, I believe. Chris Bosh scored 0 points in the game 7. Dwayne Wade, every year he was decreasing, limited. So 2013 was not even prime Wade. LeBron was the only one on that upper echelon. Was probably the greatest player of all time at that point. Um, ah, just thinking about how the Heat played, I'm going to give this series to the Celtics.
What?
I'm gonna give it to the
The
Celtics.
Celtics?
Yes,
Oh Lord, have mercy.
yes,
We don't have trouble now. Oh, this guy's smoking crack. Oh my God, Brandon. The Celtics?
yes. The Heat was just
Man,
not a good team.
you got Ace 30 listening to you right now. Ace 30, I don't know. John, the 86 Celtics and the 2013 Heat. Who you got?
The one thing I agree with Brandon is that I think it'd be a really great matchup. Um, I think LeBron will have to average a triple double in this series because he will have to do a lot in this series. For the what we parted, I believe with everything Brandon said, but the outcome of the series, I think the Miami Heat win this series. I think LeBron really shows out in this series, and I think he goes for a 30-point triple double in this series, and I believe he's the MVP of this series. Um, this Bird MVP season as well, correct?
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
last MVP season.
I believe so. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I think you got MVP versus MVP, and I think that matchup, Bird versus LeBron. I think LeBron is going to do something Jordan they never did, beat Larry Bird.
By far. This ain't even wouldn't even be close. This wouldn't even be
I think
close.
it's a close series.
Man, listen, that Boston Celtic team ain't got nothing on that Miami Heat team. Even Chalmers will be going off for 20 points versus this team. They have nothing to stop this Miami Heat team. Once we go into that offense and we run in the way that the Heat would run, that Boston team would be out of shape, and definitely the only way they would win is if they were allowed to play physical and just foul all day long and hope Dwayne Wade or somebody get hurt. Bro, look, they got nobody to guard. Can you imagine LeBron James with Larry Bird in front of him? Come on, bro. We just watched the night with bro. No way at all. They're not even getting a game versus this Miami Heat team. They're not, bro. This team had Shane Battier, Mike Miller coming off the bench, Ray Allen. Bruh, they would shoot lights out on this Boston team. They had Bill Walton coming off the bench, bruh. No way, bruh. This series would not even be
I was
close.
just about to bring up Bill Walton. If he get heavy minutes in this series, that's
This
when
series would not even be close. No disrespect to the Boston Celtics, bruh, but they're not
It's a
prepared to
complete
handle.
disrespect to the Boston Celtics.
yeah, I think he really,
That's the problem.
difficult. I think it's a closer series. I think it's I believe LeBron.
Bruh, every time Bird goes get a screen, they switch. He's like, damn, I'm not open. We ain't gonna never get the ball to Larry Bird. This guy, Chalmers, full court press on Dennis Johnson, who's gonna be dribbling with his back turned the whole time. Danny Ainge on Dwayne Wade, even with even with Dwayne Wade crumbling away in 2013, Danny Ainge, bro.
Danny Ainge is feisty.
Danny
Man.
Ainge, whoa, Danny Ainge outplayed Jordan in that elimination game. So stop hating on Danny Ainge. He outplayed Jordan in that elimination game.
Yeah, and that's why Jordan ain't the GOAT. We know what the real GOAT is. We know who the real GOAT is. They would have no chance even if they went to the zone. LeBron is eating that alive, bro. They're just eating that alive, wide open. Shane Battier, Ray Allen, Mike Miller, raining down. I mean, just upon them. It wouldn't even be close. This one's a sweep to me. This one's a complete sweep. But let's have some fun with this one. Offense. Who you got, Brandon? The Celtics offense or the Miami Heat offense?
It's literally LeBron versus the Celtics, and I'm gonna just take the Celtics offense over one person.
I'm taking LeBron. Even over there, LeBron by himself, he's the whole offense. That's why he generated the most points ever. John, offense, Boston Celtics, Miami Heat.
And we got the most points ever. That's
exactly.
my answer.
Exactly. The most points. Defense.
You can take a player versus a team.
Defense. It's obviously Miami the better defender. Chalmers, Wade, Braun, Bosh, Battier.
Chalmers wasn't that good of a defender.
What? And he got to be guarding the guy who can't dribble like Dennis Johnson. He's going to be an elite defender. What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about? Come on, man. Norris Cole. That 2013 Heat team was incredible, man. Don't forget we won 20-some games straight, 66 games in total. LeBron, the best defender of all time in 2013.
LeBron was incredible.
LeBron was incredible. So you got the Boston defense. I mean the Heat defense, right?
I'm gonna take the Heat small ball D.
Small ball D. You taking the Heat defense too, right, John?
No.
Yeah, I got the Heat defense.
We're not talking about the Knicks today, so you fine. We're not mentioning no Knicks.
I ain't seen Twin Man yet, so I ain't gonna say
nothing. Scoring. Who's the better scoring team? The Heat?
Yeah, I already answered that. Man, you already answered that.
Brandon, Brandon believes in Danny Ainge. Brandon believes in Danny Ainge.
I believe in Danny Ainge as a GM. I believe in Danny Ainge.
Scoring. He believes in Danny Ainge.
Scoring. I'm gonna take the Celtics scoring.
All right, rebounding. Okay, Brandon's going with offensive rebounding, so we're gonna go with the Celtics.
Yeah, I feel like Boston's go get more offensive rebound.
I'll give the Celtics rebounding because they got the better rebounders. All right, starting five. So you got Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, Bird, Mikal, Parrish. Then you got Chalmers, Wade, Shane Battier, LeBron, and Bosh.
Who got more
I'm
Hall
going
of
with my
Fame?
Heat. I'm going with my
more
Heat.
Hall of Famers in their starting lineup? That's my answer.
I mean, it's the Celtics, the more Hall of Famers.
All right, the better bench. Don't tell me you guys are not gonna go with the Heat bench. You guys are disgusting.
Hey, the Boston Celtics got an MVP coming
Probably
off
the Celtics bench. Probably the Celtics
got an
bench.
MVP coming off.
You don't even know who's on the Celtics bench, Brandon. You can't even name two players. Name me two players.
Oh, he got a name.
And you already know one. And you already know. Okay, who's the other one? Who's the other one? Scott Weldman. Scott Weldman. Who? I can ML Carr. Who's on this team? Let's go see. Oh, Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle.
You said what? Rick
Sam
Carlisle
Vincent.
was just in the finals. Rick Carlisle.
Oh my God! My God!
Who else?
Now I'm starting to think. That's it. Rick Carlisle, Greg Kite,
Oh,
Bill Walton,
who else?
Jerry Stitchens, Jerry Stitchens,
people stitches. So
Scott Weldman, Bums. This nigga average bums. They average 3 fouls per game and play 3 minutes.
Boston got an MVP and a finals in. Boston Celtics got 2 finals in.
Okay. So
wasn't it Bill Walton the sixth man of the year that year?
No, he was not. No, he was not sixth man of the year that year. No, he wasn't. Don't tell me he was.
Bill Walton, top 50 coming off the bench, and you going against the Celtics? Top 50.
I got Ray Allen. I got Ray Allen top 75 coming off the bench.
But we talking about top.
I got what's it called coming off the bench?
Lying to me about this bench. Let me look at this bench. I think Ajani lied to me.
Go look at this.
About
You know
this
what? You
amazing
fucking
bench
right.
they
Bill Walton did win Sixth Man of the Year. Bill Walton did win Sixth Man of the Year.
had.
This some bullshit. This some
He
fucking
was balling.
bullshit.
He was balling that year. He was balling that year. Yeah, that dude was killing. He averaged 8 points a game.
This is some bullshit,
And
man.
7 rebounds. He averaged 8 and 7.
Oh my
That's nice.
God, this is some bullshit, man. That's bullshit, man.
Hey,
Okay, so okay, all
I
right,
think
coaching.
I'm out
Who y'all
to
got?
the Heat
Y'all got
game.
Casey
I'm
Jones. Y'all got Casey Jones as the coach, or Spoelstra as your coach? Which one's the coach?
gonna have to go with LeBron.
LeBron's the coach. Okay, what about you, John?
Mm-hmm.
I hate when he asked him for me because I was gonna say LeBron. I promise I was gonna say LeBron. I was gonna say I got LeBron.
So and with the check marks and what we're going down by voting, the Heat would win in a 7-game series. The Heat would win in a 7-game. It'd be 7 games though. It would take 7 games, like Brandon said. The Heat never really dominated. They always struggled. We would win in 7 games by our voting system. That we got more votes, but it's still a lot for the Boston Celtics. So I got the Heat winning in sweet fashion, but it would be 4-3 Miami. That's what it would be.
What Chat GPT say?
What Chat GPT say, Brandon?
It said Celtics 4-3.
Nah, that's some bullshit. He's lying. Show us the screen. Show us the screenshot of that shit, man. That is some bullshit, man.
It said it would be a basketball chess match between Larry and LeBron. Bird makes big shots. LeBron will be physically dominant, forcing Game 7. In this decisive Celtics front court, Mikal, Paris, and Walton would wear down the Heat. Bird finished the series.
Get the hell out of here, man.
Game 7.
That is some bullshit, man.
9 and 7.
I think
that's some bullshit, man.
I think the Heat win this series. I said it was going to be a close matchup. I agree with that, but I think the Heat win the series. I think
so you guys are disagreeing with ChatGPT? Is that what we're saying?
That's what we doing. That's what we doing. We doing that for sure. That's exactly what we said. So how do we rectify this problem right here? This is a big problem. ChatGPT and Brandon got this, and John and I. This is the first tie series. This is the first. What's the tiebreaker? Who's the tiebreaker? There's no tiebreaker. It's 2-2 right now. We included ChatGPT. Yeah, it's 2-2. We need a tiebreaker. We can't include Sturdy. Sturdy's a bias. Sturdy believes in Bill Walton and Danny Ainge as well. We don't believe in Bill Walton and Danny Ainge over here. We don't. How y'all gonna disrespect the 2013 Heat? This is one of the greatest teams ever assembled. This is a stupid team. It's a super team.
A coin toss. A coin toss.
Oh my God, we're gonna do old man versus let's go.
John doing it because of Johnny be lying. John got to do it.
I ain't got
what?
You gotta find a coin. I don't trust it, John. He's gonna lie. He's gonna say the Heat.
Oh my God, man. We got Mike Miller, Ray Allen, Udonis Haslam coming all off the bench. Plus we got Chris Anderson. Rashard Lewis is on this team. Yo, there's no way Boston's beating this team, bro. No way.
Guess what? When the people come up, we gonna let them vote for the tiebreaker.
Okay. Let's save this one.
So we got. So
they gotta save this. Come up. The people gonna come up. This one. Who you got? This
is erroneous and preposterous on all levels. I can't believe that we're actually going through this, man. You guys are really doing my Heat a disservice, man. This is not fair at all, man. I really can't handle this, man. This is upsetting. Oh my God, bro. Okay, so let's go to this one now. This one's going to be another argument right here. We got the 1990
over the Miami Heat. We don't argue over the 96 Bulls. So
yes, we do. Oh, we finna argue over the 96 Bulls. What you mean we ain't finna argue over the 96 Bulls?
Not with the OKC Thunder.
Yeah. Oh, we gonna talk about this. We gonna break this one down, then, cause we need to understand this. Cause yes, it is the 2025 Thunder.
This is a tough matchup here.
I don't see what.
This is a tough matchup.
No, this is super tough. This is I mean,
is the Bulls flying to OKC. That's it.
What?
The only thing I see tough.
They never had to do that
Well, I
before,
mean,
so you don't know how they could
it's like
experience that. They never had to do that before.
I don't know if we need John's input on this. I don't know if this is a Chicago team. I don't think
Yeah,
he
he's
has
more
the right
biased for
to have
Chicago than I
input.
could ever be. He's more biased for Chicago than I could ever be for Miami. That we know.
I mean,
That we know.
you said Bam is better than AD, and I'm more biased.
Yeah. It's not my fault you ain't got Bam Adebayo in Chicago.
Wait a minute.
Both
But
of you guys
Bam
are
is not
terrible.
the most accomplished
swear.
player in his
You have
house.
to be.
Bam is not the most accomplished player in his house. Shout out to
That's
the
wrong.
He's not. He don't live with her. They not married. She got her own crib. What you talking about? He's the best, most accomplished person in his house.
No, Bam lives with her.
He don't live with her.
Bam lives with her.
Yes.
Oh my God. And Jordan lived with Rodman. That how about that? See that? At least I would rather live with Asia Wilson than Dennis Rodman to keep Dennis Rodman from going to Vegas. Off the top, let's just start right there. Dennis Rodman is going to be a liability in this entire series, especially if they playing in today's NBA's rules. What is he going to do? Who is he going to guard? He's going to go out there and deal with Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren?
He gonna guard the MVP.
That's barbecue chicken.
Come
Barbecue
on,
chicken.
John.
He never
That's
guarded-
barbecue chicken.
He never got a point guard.
SGA?
Come on, John.
He guarded Jordan.
Come on,
He
John.
guarded Jordan. He didn't guard
Come on,
Jordan.
John.
He didn't guard Jordan. You tell me he didn't guard Jordan and then
Who?
Dennis Rodman.
He didn't do it. He can't
He
guard
guarded
Jordan. And he can't guard
He
Shaq.
did guard Jordan. He did guard Jordan.
Just because he looked at him, don't mean he could guard him.
He didn't, and just because he had to guard somebody who can't go left, that don't mean that's what he gonna do against SGA. Jordan couldn't go left. Jordan couldn't pull up and shoot. SGA finna pull up and shoot. And we're not talking about 1989 Rodman. We're talking about colored hair, going out drinking every night. Dennis Rodman, not even taking a bath. Dennis Rodman. That's what we talking about.
96 Jordan could shoot. We ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, but we not. But you said that Dennis Rodman didn't have to guard that Jordan, and that back down mid range in the triangle offense ain't working versus this team.
It ain't working versus this team. That offense is ancient.
Who do you think the 96 Bulls gonna put on SGA? Who you think?
Scotty, obviously Scotty.
So their best score. So
No, he's not. We know what Scotty. We see what Penny and Grant Hill did to Scotty. What do you think SGA finna do to Scotty?
You know who Penny is? See?
He's definitely not SGA. That's the fact. He definitely ain't SGA. He's definitely ain't SGA.
You know who more athletic between the two? Come on.
Penny is. Penny's more athletic, but
Yes, sturdy. The 96 Bulls are not beating the Timberwolves or the Nuggets neither.
So y'all think OKC gonna beat the Bulls? Y'all really believe that?
Yes.
God.
Yes. Let's go down the line.
We
Offense.
haven't put down anything.
Okay, let's go down the line. Offense. Who you got? The Bulls offense, where only Jordan can score. Remember, they don't got nobody else to score but Jordan. Or the OKC Thunder offense.
Scotty average 20.
Not in 96.
What do you average? What do you average in 96? Please pull it up.
He averaged about 20. He's always averaged 20.
In 96, he's averaging 20. In 2005, 25, he ain't averaging 20.
So
Scotty averaged 20 in 96. I thought Scotty only averaged 20 one time with the Chicago Bulls. That's all the Zesty Jeffries tell me.
No, they tell you that he averaged 16 for his career.
He averaged 16.
They say he
That's
averaged
what they
16 in general. He averaged 16 in general.
Yeah.
They don't switch it up. They don't.
They have no idea
averaged-
what he averaged. They have no idea. They just know his career average is 16.
When was the last time you had 3 players on the all defensive and all NBA team?
The 83 Sixers, and they lost. They got swept in this
I said
category.
the last time. I ain't said the only time. I said the last.
That is,
Okay.
we had a 76er team, and they got swept by the Warriors, who probably is better offensively than the Thunder team, but they're not better than the Thunder team defensively. We're talking about one of the best defenses in NBA history.
OKC went 7, right? Versus Indiana. Huh? I'm asking.
They did.
OKC went 7. Come on. Okay.
They did.
I mean,
Scotty averaged 19 points in 96. Scotty averaged 19 points in 96. Jordan averaged 30
what?
on
19 point what? I just want to hit this. 19
point four. That's you round that's still 19.
Okay, I got you. Because if it was anything,
That's
above
not
40,
20. That's not 20, right? And Jalen Williams averaged 21. The OKC Thunder had, I mean,
he wouldn't average
they had
21
seven
versus
players in double figures. The OKC Thunder had 7 players in double figures.
Jalen Williams would be
Who?
guarding Jordan. Jalen Williams would be guarding Jordan. He couldn't have.
No, they're gonna put Lou Dort on Jordan. They're gonna put Lou Dort on Jordan.
He's not doing that.
Yeah, they are.
He's
Too small for what? For what?
Jordan.
What is Jordan gonna do?
Put him on the post.
No, you can't post up. They're gonna be playing. It's today's NBA. They just gonna. What's it called? They're just gonna have Chet Holmgren sit on the low block on the strong side. We don't have to. We don't have to. Who's gonna guard Dennis Rodman? Nobody.
In this, what rules are we going by? That was my
Today's
first
NBA
question.
rules. Today's NBA rules. Jordan don't get the benefit of his
That's why I
little
said,
back down
what rules
fadeaway
we
jumper.
going out for? 'Cause if we going
Nah,
out,
we don't play 1900s basketball. We oh wait, now you want to play with the 1900s basketball? We weren't doing that in none of these other matchups.
Remember, I said if you played under today's rules, that the Warriors, 17 Warriors, will really blow out teams. I said that.
I know that, and this is the same thing with the 2025. But they are beating the Bulls. The Bulls, I give the Bulls 2 games.
No, I would give them 2 if they only going to 2. The Bulls is winning this series. I don't even know why we arguing about this.
I don't know about John. I mean, let's let somebody who's non-biased like Brandon in this conversation. Brandon, who's winning this series?
You guys are ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous.
Who's winning this series, Brandon? Who's winning this series? Before we do our check marks, I know this is tough because we know Jordan Nees. We know Jordan Nees wasn't there yet. We know Scotty had a bad back.
96, both of them was fine. 96, both of them was fine.
So wait a minute. Gary Payton could slow down. Gary Payton could slow down Jordan, but Lou Dort can't. Jordan couldn't post up versus Gary Payton.
Yeah, he did struggle versus Gary Payton.
So who's a better defender? Who's a better defender than Dort or Gary Payton? Who a better
Lou
defender?
Dort?
Come on,
Lou
man.
Dort.
Oh.
We're talking about 96 Gary Payton.
Who got a DPOY and who don't? Okay, that's the answer to that.
Yeah, because Dort played in Rudy Gobert's era.
And that should tell you something.
Rudy Gobert is definitely better than anybody in the 90s. Just like Anthony Davis. Better than anybody in the 90s defensively.
No, that's not true.
Man, Anthony Davis would definitely be Defensive Player of the Year in 96.
We do know Akeem played in the 90s, just so we know that.
Yeah, and I'm quite sure Anthony Davis is more better. Okay, here you go. Look, Brandon went there. Look, Brandon, ChatGPT gonna tell Brandon what to say. Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
And I want to say something to Brandon before he say anything. Remember,
go ahead.
Gary, okay?
Yeah, he said Gary. That's now you done messed up. Now Brandon hates Gary. Brandon hates Gary, Indiana.
I want to know who do you think would slow the stars down more? Lou Dort on Jordan or Pippen on Shea? Which star would be slowed down the most?
Shea.
Jordan.
And who will win the series?
Jordan.
So you think Pippen would not be able to slow down?
Yeah, he would slow down.
Not at all. Not at all. SGA is going around Pippen
I'm going to give it to Pippen. Pippen's bigger, longer.
You slow down point guard.
I don't think has Shea been in a series that someone like Pippen had a chance to guard him?
Never.
Yeah.
He's never seen
who?
that.
Naismith.
Who? No, I'm serious.
Naismith.
I'm serious. Not just naming out players.
Chris Dunn is another solid defender that played for the Clippers.
Okay. Like,
Peyton Watson. These guys, you talking about length. Scotty ain't never seen nobody like SGA, man. Never seen that. He wouldn't know what to do.
I mean, he plays with Jordan every day in practice. So
yes.
Jordan. He said Jordan.
Yeah, he's seen players that are great. He played versus player. He played versus one all the time.
Nigga, Jordan couldn't go left, man. Jordan couldn't even get to the basket. Jordan was shooting 52% at the rim.
96, he can go left.
Jordan is not SGA.
Okay,
even 96 Jordan.
I'm taking the Bulls. Taking the Bulls because of Pippen.
All right. So offense, who you got? Okay, offense, who you got? The OKC Thunder or the Bulls, Brandon?
The Thunder. The Thunder.
Okay, and we got offense. The Thunder, or the Bulls, John.
I mean, don't ask Johnny any questions.
Thunder.
Huh?
I got
Don't
the
ask
Thunder.
Johnny any
I
questions.
got
You
the
gonna take
Thunder.
Thunder?
He said
Okay.
Thunder.
Defensively,
Okay.
okay, defensively, Thunder or the Bulls defense.
I got the team who
I'm
got
taking
all
Bulls.
defensive players on their team.
I'm
All of
taking
them.
the Bulls.
Taking the Bulls.
Harper,
Okay.
all of them.
Scoring.
What you
Which
taking,
team?
John?
Which
Johnny,
team?
Johnny, what you taking?
I'm taking the Thunder defense easily.
Oh my God.
I mean,
They got Chet Holmgren, a rim protector. They
I
got
mean,
Hartenstein, a paint protector. They got
three.
3 solid defenders on the perimeter, not
As
counting.
long as I don't curse him out, and as long as I don't threaten him, I can say what I want. Am I correct? Yes. We sick and tired of that nigga there.
Right there. Right there.
out of his ass.
I'm taking OKC's defense by far. Wiggins coming off the bench, Isaiah Joe. They got nothing but defenders on that whole team. What's wrong with y'all? And in the era versus harder, did it?
Oh,
All right,
dude.
scoring. Which team has the better scoring offense? The better scoring team? Which one? I'm going OKC.
I'm going with the Thunder.
John?
I'm going with the Thunder too.
Okay, rebounding. I'll go with Chicago just because of Dennis Rodman.
I'm gonna go with the more offensive rebounds from Chicago Bulls.
And they're going to have a lot of them too with Jordan Brickin. They're going to have a lot of them with Jordan Brickin. What about you, John? Who you going with? Who got the best rebounding team?
The Bulls. Defensively and offensively.
All right, starting 5. Who has the better starting 5? I'm going with OKC.
I'm going with the Bulls.
I'm going with the Bulls.
The best bench.
At the better bench.
I'm finna what? The better bench. Randy Brown and Judd Bushler. Going on Thunder.
We know the two teams
Thunder.
Who had the 6th man of the year in '96? I can answer that question.
They got
Right
Tony
now.
Kukoc.
Tony Kukoc.
You forget about Kukoc. You forget
Why
about
forget?
Kukoc.
All right, and I'm going with Phil as the better coach, even though I like Dagenau. Y'all going with Phil as the coach too, right?
Bench. Yeah. Which bench you taking?
I'm taking OKC's bench
I don't know
Why? Why?
because I'm picking OKC across the board besides coach, and rebounding.
And I'm the one who has a bias. He's telling you he has a bias.
That's not a bias. Okay, offense, OKC. Defense, OKC. Scoring, OKC. Rebounding, Bulls. Starting 5, OKC. Bench, OKC. Coaching, I'll take the Phil Jackson. They only got, that's it. I'm taking OKC, man.
But you're wrong. You're wrong with that, though. That's the
Nah,
problem.
man. What did ChatGPT say? What did ChatGPT say?
It said the young Thunder fought hard, led by Shea. Smooth mid-range, Chet rim protection, but Jordan turned every game into a lesson. The Bulls defense.
You have the most zestiest ChatGPT of all. He said Jordan turned what into a lesson? Against who? Versus what? He said, Jordan, what lesson is this? What lesson is this? Smoking cigars and tricking off? And what lessons he gonna teach them?
He can go to Atlantic City
Okay.
with Lou Dort guarding
Okay.
him.
All right, John. What is the series is going to be? What you got for the series? Number of games.
They have it go 7 in the finals because he ain't never seen it. Not against no OKC team. It go 6. It go 6.
6. All
I
right,
really
John.
want to say 5. My Bulls fan says it's really going 5.
OKC is 6.
All right, John.
OKC is 6. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the Bulls in 6.
Can't stand y'all two, man.
And ChatGPT said the Bulls in 5.
Okay, see, I told you. I said it.
Yeah, that's the cheap version. He ain't put the paid version on. He went back to the cheap version. He logged out, went to the cheap version. You know, as soon as they said Jordan's gonna teach someone a lesson, that's obviously a ChatGPT a regular version conversation. That ain't even real. What lessons is Jordan? He didn't teach nobody a lesson in '96.
You put Lou Dort on.
He told them all a lesson. That's the problem.
He didn't teach nobody no lessons.
He told the whole 90s a lesson.
Nah, that's the '90s. It ain't 2020s basketball. I tell
I
you
know.
that
I
much.
said that's the problem. He told all the 90s a lesson.
Definitely not finna do that. You get out of here, man. I mean, come on, man. Michael Jordan. All right, so, man.
You think
He
you a
keeps saying
free
his
throw
name
merchant?
like he's not Michael Jordan.
Jordan gonna be
You
like,
keep saying his
hey,
name
you
like
think
he's
you
not
a free
Jordan.
throw merchant? You think you a free throw merchant? Okay, watch this.
Man,
On my
man.
beer.
Watch, we found
with the 90s. Jordan
big trash. We calling him Jordan Cougar now. He ain't got no left hand. Garbage. What's happening?
Ain't nobody care about Michael Jordan. Y'all are preposterous, man. So let's break it down for everybody so everybody can know. Cause we're gonna need y'all help with one series. So far the first matchup we had the Warriors and the Sixers. The Warriors sweep the Sixers hands down 4-0. Then we had the Lakers versus the Lakers. Whichever Laker team you got, you still got the Lakers. But we had the 0-1 Lakers beating the 87 Lakers in a 4-2 series. Then we had the Heat and the Celtics, but we have a split tie on this one because we all agree that the Miami Heat in this series would basically go 7 games, but we have a tie with this one, so we're gonna let the voters come up and vote for that one. But then we have the Bulls versus the Thunder, which you guys clearly heard all the biases and zestiness from Michael Jordan teaching somebody some lesson when we know Michael Jordan can't do none of the sort. But this is what we have here. This is our resorts. So we're gonna finish this up next week. To give you guys a champion. So this is going to be a double-headed series. So we're going to have some fun with that. But obviously we got the Warriors moving on, the 2001 Lakers moving on. So that'll be the matchup. And then we got to figure out who the Chicago Bulls are going to play, whether it's the 2013 Heat or the 86 Celtics. So that is going to be next week's show. But we have Juan Boy in the building. What's good, Juan Boy, man? They out here tripping, Juan Boy.
Yeah, I know. I hit the link with the quickness because they was dropping. I was in the group. Hold on. Be biased. Don't be biased. I was in the group chat with John and with John and Brandon this morning. They said they want to team up on you. They had their whole private chat. Nah, listen, right? Man, I don't think the Bulls got I don't think the Bulls get a game against OKC.
Wow.
I don't think they get a game.
Are you talking about this Bulls this year?
No, the 1990. No, the 1996. They don't have enough.
You gotta be talking about this year Bulls.
They don't have enough offensive firepower.
Yeah, this is what trash.
That triangle ain't gonna work. And then y'all didn't even mention who's gonna match up with Shaq.
Pippen.
Longley.
He said Pippen is gonna do everything. See, look, Pippen. They never see that. Jordan doing all the lessons, but for some reason Pippen doing all the work. Doing all the work. Pippen doing all the work.
I said they're gonna win the series because of Pippen.
Yeah,
I said they're gonna win the series because of Pippen.
We can put Robin on Shea to start.
Oh my God.
Jordan teaches lessons.
Jordan teaches lessons. Scottie Pippen plays defense.
When I need him. Where's Willie at when I need him? Where's Willie at?
Nah,
he said no games? Come on.
Nah, I don't think that.
I don't disagree with you much, man, but I disagree. Hey, Wild Boy, I know how to answer this. You from New York, ain't you?
Yeah.
But you know I'm a Lakers fan.
But you from New York, though, right?
Look what Twin Man said. Look, see, this is why New Yorkers can't talk basketball. He said put Rodman on SGA. That's barbecue chicken, bro. That's barbecue chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be bad because if you got Rodman on SGA, who's gonna rebound?
I mean, they ain't gonna do much
Pippen.
rebounding.
There you go, Pippen.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
Pippen.
Wait a minute.
That's it. Pippen gonna do everything. Pippen.
Wait a minute. Did John say put Rodman on SGA to start?
That's what he said. Man.
Oh, that was John who said that?
Do what?
Exactly.
To do what?
Exactly.
Foul out?
I actually said.
I didn't say that.
I said man, John Stark.
Yes, he did.
I said Ron Harper.
I could have sworn he said Rodman. I thought he said put Rodman on SGA to start. I was gonna say what he can do what?
Harper to start. I said Ron Harper.
Oh, Ron Harper. Okay, I just had to make sure I didn't.
Johnny said put Rodman on SGA. That's what Johnny said.
No, I didn't. I said there's got no answer for SGA. Pippen is the only answer, and he's gonna get cooked.
SGA.
No, he said
I don't think I put it in the chat earlier. That I don't think the Bulls have enough offense to beat the Thunder.
Exactly. They don't. Not with Scottie Pippen averaging 16 points per game.
Once again, they went 7 versus the Pacers. And y'all are actually doing this? They went 7.
Yes, we're doing this.
The Pacers.
We're doing this. Yes, we're definitely doing this.
7 versus the Pacers.
I don't think they have enough offense to actually stay with the Thunder. There's too much 3-point shooting on the Thunder. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Who's guarding Chet Holmgren?
They don't have. They don't have.
I ain't hear no answer to that. Who's guarding Chet? And Chet can shoot threes.
We can hit Chet in the hip.
I can put Robin on him. Put Robin on him.
Yes.
That's barbecue chicken. Rodman can't guard on the perimeter.
Chet ain't barbecue chicken to nobody. That's the problem.
Nobody.
Okay.
Well,
he must be another Chet.
He gonna chicken finger them. He gonna chicken finger.
No, again, Chet gonna be 25 feet from the rim. Rodman's gonna be far away from the rim, having to guard him.
Right, my boy.
And Chet guarding Kukoc. Chet guarding Kukoc.
Kukoc can't do nothing with Chet.
Robin is no chicken finger Chet. That's what he said. Chicken finger is that.
Yeah, because you know Chet ain't got no meat on them bones, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So,
There's no chicken finger.
Hold on, wait, hey guys, look, Brandon, hey, hold on. Hey Brandon, look, somebody said, look, they said Yahoo sent us here. So Yahoo shared our live. Shout out to Yahoo.
All right.
Where on Yahoo are y'all? Where are y'all finding our live on Yahoo? Please let us know. We want to go find this. Shout out to Yahoo if they giving us to Yahoo.
Brandon.
This is battle of the free throw merchants between Jordan and SGA.
Brandon.
What's up, David?
I thought there was nothing better from the. I thought the 1900s had nothing for the 2000s. I thought this year was better. I thought everything was better from this time than that time. That time's already done.
Yeah, we made them switch up in the day.
What happened there? What happened there?
Switching up nothing. Stop switching up nothing.
Ain't nothing
I'm not being biased.
From the 90s.
Ain't
nothing better from the 90s.
I never said that because Pac from the 90s.
You did. You've said that many a times.
Pac from the 90s.
Every time I hear you, ain't nothing better from the 90s. Nothing.
Jay-Z.
No, that's one thing I never said. That's a Johnny thing. That's a Johnny thing. Because
So Brandon, John, I really have a serious question though. Do y'all really think the Bulls have enough offense to stay with the 2025 Thunder?
Yes.
No, they
we already said that Oklahoma offense is better.
What do you think the score gonna be?
Because I think only thing Oklahoma got to do is score 100 points. That's it.
That's more than just offense, just defense.
Yes. Who you think is better defensively? Answer that question.
Oklahoma.
I honestly think it's pretty even.
No, it's not.
No, it's not even.
I think it's even.
The Bulls are way better.
The Bulls.
The Bulls.
Oklahoma City had the best defense in how long?
Oklahoma City defense is better than the Bulls defense. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Bulls defense was good for the 1900s.
The only reason why I say it's even is because I do believe when it comes down to like bully ball, the Bulls might have an advantage. But once they start spreading the floor on them, I think that's going to neutralize a lot of that defense.
Yeah, OKC.
You got way better 3-point shooting and way better shooting in the Thunder.
They ain't got them type of shooters. Come on, now.
The Bulls ain't got no shooters. Imagine y'all remember the Bulls were shooting the WNBA 3-pointers. They're gonna be shooting real 3-pointers in this series. They ain't gonna be shooting those WNBA 3-pointers.
Only real 3-point shooters you have on the Bulls. Damn, who was on that 96 Bulls? I'm trying to think.
Just Kerr, Jed Bushler, and Kukoc. That's it.
No, because
and maybe Scotty. They don't got enough.
Between the two teams, who has the one player at the highest 3-point percentage in NBA history? Just answer the question.
Yeah,
he's gonna shoot like 2. Who cares?
Because y'all didn't name Kerr.
He's gonna shoot 2 of them in every game. Who cares?
Kerr's not gonna get a 3-point shot off. Kerr's not gonna get a 3-point shot off. Kerr's not gonna get a shot off.
But Johnny, they're gonna be wide open. He's gonna have wide open looks. He's gonna have wide open looks.
Y'all got Lou
Never that.
Jordan, so barbecue chicken.
All right.
Y'all got it double.
Let's go ahead and get Sturdy up in here. Let us hear Sturdy's take on this.
Oh, you think Sturdy's gonna be on your side? Sturdy's not gonna be on your side. Sturdy's gonna be on his own side. Come over here, Sturdy.
I don't know what side he's gonna be on. I don't know. I want to hear Sturdy's take.
Yeah, Sturdy. Let's hear your take, Sturdy.
What are you gonna say? The 84 Houston Rockets.
In this instance, I think the Bulls win. I think in the playoff setting, in a neutral era, I think because of the Bulls rebounding, as well as they've proven to be a little more consistent offense in the half court than this iteration of OKC, primarily because for the regular season, OKC and in generality they are a better 3-point shooting team, but we've seen in multiple series as well as multiple years. This iteration of OKC, they 3-point shooting is inconsistent.
I ain't disagree with none Sturdy.
That's simple.
Simple.
But Sturdy, what's a neutral era? Sturdy, what's a neutral era?
I would like especially when you do like me personally. I'm saying like when you do like teams like this where there's like multiple decades in between. I try to find like the medium like era like that would have like signature rules. Like so, I'll probably like 2010s in this case because like that's probably like the closest medium in this case.
And the Bulls have no chance then. The Bulls have no chance then because that means we don't have to guard Rodman, we don't have to guard Harper, we don't have to guard Luke Longley, and they're never going to get Jordan the ball in the post. And that's it. Their whole Bulls offense is shot if you play 2010s defense. Their whole everything is shot.
And nobody.
I have to agree with Ajani on that.
They got listen, bro. They have defenders. They have SGA. They have SGA. They have Lou Dort. They have Jalen Williams. They have Alex Caruso. They have Cason Wallace. This team has 6 defenders that can literally switch on anything the Bulls do. Anything.
They have 7 great defenders.
The Bulls' offense ain't going off nothing. And Jordan's made a fadeaway mid-range that he's shooting ain't working a damn versus this team.
I think we're using great the wrong way.
Yeah, but
yes,
Jordan
they're great. They're great. This is one of the greatest defenses in NBA history, if not one of the greatest. Like
but
in
Johnny,
top 3.
We're saying that the 96 Bulls are arguably the best. The 96 Bulls are arguably the best defense.
No, they wasn't. The Bulls, the 96 Bulls had a great offense because they had a lot of offensive rebounds, like Brandon said, offensive rebounds.
No, they're one of the greatest defenses.
I think the Thunder spread the floor. I think the Thunder spread the floor to get those big men from clogging the lane, and it's a problem, bro. And then on the defensive end, Jordan's not going to be able to just run to one side of the floor and they post up and do what he does. It's a wrap.
Hey, if you're home,
it's a wrap. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take the Thunder in this.
Why would they come down and post up?
But I'm saying, why would they play this?
Because that's what he did in the 90s, bro. That's what he did.
That's not how that works.
Hold on.
That's not how that works.
What you said, Sturdy? What you said, Sturdy? What you said, Sturdy?
But I'm saying, like in this hypothetical, why would just one team just play one way? Especially we're trying to put them in a neutral era. And
no, because you can't give them anything that they didn't have. You can't give them nothing that they didn't have.
No.
Sturdy, you can't give them nothing that they did not have.
I didn't say that. I did not say that. What I am saying is, I'm not going to expect the Bulls to play how they played against the Knicks, to play the exact same way against the 2025 OKC. Because in the playoffs, you game plan for matchups.
There's no matchup but there's no matchup that changes. No, but there's no matchup that changes the Bulls' offense. The Bulls' offense is still going to be the triangle, and it's still going to not work versus the OKC Thunder.
Why do you think that?
Because that triangle offense is predicated on post-ups. The same reason it doesn't work in today's NBA. You can't post up. The Bulls do not have any guy who's going to post up and create shots off of posting up.
The Bulls have 2 of the 3 best offensive players.
No, they don't. How do the Bulls have 2 of the 3 best offensive players? What offensive players do the Bulls have?
2 of the 3 best offensive players. They do not.
Jordan and Scotty. Those are 2 of the
Scotty. Oh, now Scotty is an offensive player. You're gonna bring this up?
I agree. No, I do think he's an offensive player. He is. He's a 2-way player.
Not versus this team. He's not versus this team.
Scottie Pippen's a better offensive player than Jalen Williams. I'll say.
No, he's not. No, he's not. That nigga's smoking crack, bro.
John, do you agree with that, John?
All right.
John, do you agree with that?
All right, guys. I need to ask Ajani some questions because he's being biased right now.
No,
where do you have Michael Jordan ranked all time? No. Where do you have Jordan ranked all time?
96 Jordan or all time Jordan?
All time Jordan.
Jordan's number 5 on my list.
That's what I'm saying.
Where do you have Scottie Pippen ranked all time?
19th.
So he's a top 20 player ever.
The Thunder is ranked in the top 20 players of all time.
Well, they haven't even finished their careers yet.
No.
Stop. But we're not doing an all-time. But we're not doing an all-time ranking. We're doing a 96 Bulls. Ask me where I rank Jordan, 96 Jordan compared to 2005 SGA. Let's start there.
Where?
Which team won?
SGA had a top 10 season in NBA history this past year.
Okay, let me ask you this, Johnny. Who's better?
Jordan's 96 season is not a top 10 season.
Okay, 96 Scotty, which I actually agree with. 96 Scotty or 2025 Jalen Williams? Who's better?
96.
Yeah.
2025 Jalen Williams.
2025 Jalen Williams. Scotty's the top 10 player in the NBA.
And the NBA that is a bum NBA. Don't tell me he's top 10 in the NBA. That's bum.
He made
Jalen Williams made all NBA team. He made all NBA team and all defensive team, just like Scotty did. Jalen Williams has to guard tougher defenders than Scotty ever had to guard in 1996. Jalen Williams is a part of an offense that literally he can score and do everything else on top of that. Jalen Williams is nasty. Yes, we're talking about skill level here. We can't take stats. Well, Brandon, you got some more questions for me, Brandon? I'm listening. What else you got?
So if you had to take a player on your team, you would take Jalen over 96 Pippen. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
We know he wouldn't.
Yeah, hell.
Yes. What does 96 Pippen did? What does 96 Pippen did for us to feel like, okay, 96? He helped the Bulls. I get you there.
Would not
he was top 5 in MVP.
Not take Pippen?
Huh?
Who else would not take Pippen?
I'm
not taking Pippen over.
I'm not taking
these.
Pippen.
Brandon, I'm sorry, bro. You're being a little hypocritical right now because you usually sit here and say how these players in today's NBA are way better than the players of the 90s. I'm not talking about career-wise. I'm talking about skill-wise. I'm taking Jalen Williams over 96 Pippen.
NBA championship.
Just because you played in the 90s don't mean that you're not great. That you're not.
But they're not. But hold on. But this is what you're not understanding. That Bulls team is not seeing offensive players of today's NBA.
OKC
with the ball handling skills.
OKC relies heavily on Shea.
Has not seen a team like the 96 Bulls.
Yeah,
the 96 Bulls don't have enough fucking offense for this Thunder team, and you know it, bro. You know it.
They have the greatest defense ever. They have the greatest defense ever.
They do not have enough offense for this team, man.
Brandon, how dare you? Brandon, how dare you, Brandon, make Scottie Pippen seem great? You know the Zesties don't like that. Look what Aaron is. Aaron said he never agrees with me. But how dare you make Scottie Pippen seem great?
Hey, Johnny, man, you gotta be a fan, man.
You have to say that the Thunder is better to make Jordan look better. That's all it is. You have to say that.
No, it's not even that. If we're looking at the play style, who took most of the shots? The whole offense ran through Jordan, and they're not going to be able to just sit here and just
like the Thunder.
They're going to double team Jordan the whole fucking game and use the whole offense.
Shea takes all the shots. Shea takes all the shots. Shea takes all the shots.
This is the Jordan. This is the great Jordan. This is not the 88 Jordan. That 88 Jordan is not better than the 96 Jordan. This 96 Jordan is great.
So,
bro,
I'm not saying he's not.
Wait, I'm gonna name you all the players the OKC Thunder do not have to guard on defense because they're gonna just double team Mike and keep Mike from getting the ball. Let's start off with Luke Longley. They're not gonna guard him. Ron Harper, don't have to guard him. Dennis Rodman, don't have to guard him. Bill Wennington, don't have to guard him. You ain't definitely don't have to guard him. Dickie, that's what I'm saying. But hold on, wait. But after that, you don't have nobody else. Okay, so that means the players you're gonna keep on the floor will be Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, Steve Kerr, and Jed Bushler. These are the guys you're gonna have to keep on the floor so that you don't have to.
We agree that the Thunder have a better offense. We're saying
and mind you, just so Jordan can shoot his fadeaway middle range at 40%.
Yeah. 40%. But hey, Johnny, the 96 Bulls have the greatest defense ever. They have the greatest defense ever. Yes, they do. The 96 Bulls are the greatest defense ever.
No, they don't, man. They don't have the greatest defense ever. No, they don't.
What do you mean? Why don't you ask? Okay, they have Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan.
No, man,
I don't see how this 96 team.
That's in the 90s, man. They're not doing that. They're not doing that versus these 2000 teams, man. Especially these 2020 teams.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I really don't see it.
It's already a wrap. It's already a wrap. To be honest with you, the vote is in. The Thunder lost. The Bulls beat them. Brandon and obviously biased ass John picked the Bulls to beat the OKC Thunder.
Biased. I don't know what happened to Brandon all of a sudden.
Because Brandon wants the Bulls to lose versus the Celtics. That's what he's about to do next week.
What are you talking about?
So who beat the Heat? Hold on, the Celtics beat the Celtics beat the Heat.
No. Now, all right, no. That has not been established yet, right? Because it is a tie. We have not yet. That one we have not been able to establish.
You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna do a poll. So next week we can see who wins that matchup.
Yeah.
Which matchup? You want me to put the poll in now?
The 1986.
I can put the poll in now.
On Facebook and everything.
I'm gonna be honest. Looking at all the teams here,
we're gonna have to get a lot of data for this because you guys are too biased.
Oh my God!
Looking at all the teams here.
Wait, Brandon. We can put Brandon. Hold on, wait. 2 minutes. Brandon, we can put a poll in right now in the chat for the show. Which poll you want to put in, for the Heat or for the Bulls?
We already know who won the Bulls.
No. The Bulls win. It's the
Thunder
Celtics
aren't even better than the 2000 Lakers. The Thunder are.
Oh my God! Who
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, the 2000 Lakers are better.
Series.
They dominated this
Peak
era.
Shaq. Peak Shaq. Top 3 all time.
That's the only reason why the Lakers would win is because of Shaq.
Yes,
they wouldn't
that's
even
the
win
whole
because of
point.
Shaq.
No one is stopping Shaq. No one's stopping Shaq on the Thunder.
Doubles all day.
No one's stopping Shaq.
They put the zone on.
Honestly, looking at all the teams, real quick, looking at all the teams on here, whoever wins between the Lakers and Warriors, 2001 Lakers and the 2017 Warriors is the champion. To be real,
Which in my opinion is 2017. Actually, it's actually close because 01 Lakers are something else. But
no, they are not.
I'm gonna be real. If the Warriors are knocking down their threes, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
But that's who's winning. I'm looking at all the teams here, and the only two teams I see even getting to the finals it's honestly going to be two teams that got to play each other. Is the 2001 Lakers and the 2017 Warriors. It's the best teams up here. Period. Whoever wins that series wins the entire tournament.
Man,
hold on, guys. Wait. All right, listen, guys. I put the poll in the chat, the show chat. Come to the GOAT James Kingdom channel on YouTube. Go ahead and hit the link to the show, and you'll be able to see the poll to see who would win between the 86 Celtics and the 2013 Heat. So that's the only one we have, and then we're going to finish this up again next Sunday, right here on GOAT James Kingdom on Sunday show. We're going to have the Warriors versus 2001 Lakers, and then we're going to have the 96 Bulls either against the Heat or the Celtics, depending on who y'all vote to be the better team. So, Brandon, go ahead to shoot off. Do you want to start the vote with this, or how do you want to go from here?
I think Braun averages like 40 points in that series, bro.
He destroys them, man. Braun destroys that series.
I think Braun averages like 40 points. A 40-point triple-double.
Let's do the poll, and I guess by the end of the show, we should know who wins.
Okay, all right. So let's start with you. Let's start with you.
You want to give it longer?
No, that's fine. We'll leave it to the end of the show, and then we'll like you said, we'll do it also in the Facebook group. But let's start with you, Juan Boy. The 2013 Celtics. Who you got? The 2013 Heat versus the 86 Celtics. Who you got winning a 7-game series?
I got the Heat in 7.
You got the Heat in 7.
Why?
All right.
Why? Because I'm trying to be nice. Because if I say it's sweep, it's going to cause some mayhem. Who are they going to deploy on LeBron James?
Nobody.
How was Larry Bird?
No, that's not a soul regard LeBron James.
How was Larry Bird slew-footed ass going to get off?
He's skilled. He can get shots off. He's 6'8", 6'9".
As soon as he put the ball,
he gets shots off.
He getting stripped.
By who?
Yeah, I have to agree with LeBron.
By LeBron.
By who?
LeBron. Shane Battier. Chalmers.
That guy not just going to be taking the ball from Bird like that. Come on now. Let's be a little bit realistic. Larry Bird is not a kid. You're just not going to take the ball from him.
I wish we would have put the 72 Knicks on.
You going to put Danny Ainge?
Shut up, John. I knew you were going to say something about the Knicks, bro.
Actually, the more I've been thinking about it, I see where Ajani's coming from. He's saying that modern teams will beat the older teams. So that's how he's looking at it. That's not a bad
By
thing.
far, man. It's easy.
Yeah,
it's not that hard.
Yeah,
it's not that hard.
I mean,
it's really not that hard.
You said that Jerry West is better than Penny Hardaway, so you just too biased around here.
No, because you guys give Penny Hardaway too much praise, man. Jerry West is the man.
That's praise.
Penny had
That's what I'm talking about. You think of someone in the 60s who didn't know how to use his left hand is better than Penny Hardaway?
Yeah.
Penny didn't know how to use his left hand that much neither. Too. All them dudes in the 90s suck,
Come
man.
on, Johnny, bro. Come on, Johnny.
Oh, we're gonna start watching film on Penny Hardaway too. Average only 20 points per game.
Watch all the film you need on Penny. You need to watch more. Bring up the Penny. I showed you a Penny a highlight versus Jerry.
Yeah, that's
West.
highlights. That's highlights.
We watch film.
I want games. We watch games. Let them know why, but we watch full game, not highlights. I can watch highlights of Jerry West.
Can I get my take? Can I get my take on the Heat and Celtics?
No, hold on, wait. Before we got derailed because of Penny Hardaway love around here. Nobody trying to hate on Penny. Let's let King.
Respect Penny.
Oh wait, let's let Sturdy, because I know Sturdy is a busy man. He always got a Discord private chat the school people on. Sturdy, who you got? The Heat or the Celtics?
No, I got the Celtics in 7.
Oh my God, Sturdy. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is why Brandon loves you. This is why Brandon loves you. Pause.
That's crazy.
I'm not a fan of no player. I'm not gonna disrespect no player. I'm just gonna keep it basketball. And it's
I'm not disrespecting.
I didn't say you.
Larry Bird cannot guard nobody on that team. They have no defenders to guard anybody on the Heat. Anybody.
I just want to explain why I got the Celtics in 7.
I gotta hear this.
My bad. Go ahead. We want to hear this. Let's hear this.
In my opinion, in the playoff setting, especially when the place is slower down, I think the Celtics, they'll be able to execute better in the half court. And their ability to play and score, playmaking, especially in the high and low post, is going to be a problem for the Heat. And their ability to score, not just score in interior, but also be able to rebound as well, is going to be a problem for the Heat. Yes, I think the Heat's 5-out offense is going to be a problem for the Celtics, but I think the most underrated aspect about this Celtics team, especially, they are very intelligent themselves. And in my opinion, their ability to execute in the half court, to play defense as well, to secure the boards, I just think they'll give them an edge over the Heat. I do think it's going to be 7 in this hypothetical.
Despicable. Yeah. Deplorable, despicable. Yeah, go ahead, Twin Man.
So it's the Heat, and I'm not going to be nice about it. They're going to sweep the fucking Celtics. Exactly. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are going to each average at least 30 points. At least average 30 points between the both of them. But both of them are averaging 30. LeBron's probably going to give you a 40-point triple-double. Let's be real here.
That version of Wade is not averaging 30 points triple-double. That version of Wade.
Who's guarding Wade on that Celtics team? Let's take LeBron out there.
Dennis Johnson.
Let me finish. Let's take LeBron out of this. Because we know LeBron's a wash. We know there's no answer for LeBron James on that Celtics team. Period.
Yeah.
Who's guarding Dwayne Wade? Who's going to be able to stand in front of him?
Dennis Johnson.
Danny Ainge.
Dennis Johnson is going to be able to stand in front of Dwayne Wade.
Yes. He's an elite defender, yes.
Able to guard Dwayne Wade.
Yes.
Y'all smoking crack.
Yeah. Who's guarding Chris Bosh?
What do you mean, McHale? Paris?
What do you mean? Chris Bosh healthy?
Kevin McHale.
Yeah, easy. McHale and Paris. Easy.
And you think Kevin McHale can guard, truly guard Chris Bosh?
Toy Man. Toy Man. Let me ask you a question. How many points did Bosh score in Game 7 in 2013 versus the Spurs?
I believe it was 0.
Okay, he has scored 0. So you got to give.
Yeah, versus Tim Duncan, not versus Kevin McHale. Not versus Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale. Oh my God.
So you really believe? So whoever said Dennis Johnson, you think Dennis Johnson holds D Wade to what?
To 20.
20.
To 30.
20.
On 60%.
I don't think they defend D Wade.
Get out of here.
20 points.
They're a smart team. They're not going to just defend D Wade.
That's that's the problem. That's the problem.
If I'm not mistaken,
but that's the problem. They're not used to playing team defense like that. Listen, they're not used. Hold on. Wait a minute. These guys are not used to playing basketball, switching around and doing all that stuff. They're going to be in trouble. They're not going to be able to stay with the Heat offense at all. At all. They have no one to guard, not one player on the Heat.
How do the Heat deal with their offense?
With the zone.
Easy. Larry Bird is not getting open around screens. We're switching everything. What are you doing? Not getting nowhere. We're switching everything.
So you're telling me on cross switches, instead of having LeBron or Shane Battier on Bird, you say we're gonna switch everything. So now I have Bird or I mean, my fault, I have Wade or Chalmers on Bird, and now he's coming to a cross switch into.
I'm fine with Wade switching on Larry Bird.
To do what? Go ahead. Do a high post. We're gonna double him. We're gonna double him before he gets the ball in the post. We're gonna double him before he gets there.
You're gonna double one of the best passers of all time. Like,
no, we're gonna sturdy. We're gonna double him before he gets the ball. He's not even gonna get the ball in the high post.
Exactly.
He's not getting the ball. It's gonna be the guy Dennis Johnson is not gonna be able to have a passing lane because they're gonna be closing in on him. Who you think's gonna be on top of Dennis Johnson? He's not gonna have passing lanes. These dudes can't dribble.
Why not? Wait, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, they can't bring the ball up a court?
Not versus what the Heat are going to be doing to them. No, because we're going to put on-ball pressure on them.
I did not know Mario.
He couldn't do much versus anybody.
Pressure, Jesus, man, like Mario Chalmers. Oh my God.
Yes, because he's gonna turn his back. That's gonna slow down their offense. They're not gonna be able to get into their sets as easy as you want to. But they're not gonna be able to dribble to their spots. That's a part of it. Yes, you have to dribble to your spots.
You saw Mario Chalmers in the national championship game.
Dennis Johnson is not that type of dude. I get it. I get it if he had John Stockton, if he had Scottie Pippen, but he has Dennis Johnson. And then when you take Dennis Johnson off the floor, it's gonna be Scott Wedman. Who's gonna help their offense?
Dennis Johnson's a way better defender than John Stockton. So I don't understand, like.
I don't know. I don't see why a high IQ team who can make and score out of the post.
I just need to know.
Operate.
Yeah, because Sturdy, that's in the 80s. You can't score out of the post in the 2020s playing the 2010s basketball.
Hold on, but like this is a hypothetical, Johnny. So it's like I'm just going off matchup. That's all I'm doing.
No, I understand that, but that's what my point. This is my point, Sturdy. If they play in the 80s style of basketball, meaning that they can go to the post because there's illegal defense. It puts them in a bind on the defensive side. They're definitely not going to be able to stop the Heat at all. They have no one who can stand for LeBron James one-on-one on the side of the floor by himself. No, okay, so that's what I'm saying. So when you get okay, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
Difficult for the Celtics. I did say that.
I understand that, but then once you go to the 2000 rules, right, where now the Heat can play that zone defense, all that post-up stuff go out the door for the Celtics, which is their offense. So they're not going to be able to do nothing offensively because you can play zone defense. You can't post up against zone.
But that's you can't. But that's the thing, Johnny. When I talk to these experts and coaches, you can clearly post up in the zone, even today's and all time. Like I don't see how. You can't, but
bro, we go to today's NBA players and we talk about who posts up, and we were talking about it just on last Friday's show, bro. The only way you can be effective in the post in today's NBA is if your post player can pass out of the post. Like you said, yes, Larry Bird. Okay, I got you, Bird. I would say Bird, not McHale. But who are they passing to?
Pass out the post?
Yeah. Again, who are they passing to? Again, they're passing. They're passing the players who can't shoot outside of 20 feet.
But Johnny, Dennis Johnson could cut to the basket. Robert Parrish.
Yeah, that's easy defense for the Heat. That's a block. It's an easy defense. We're gonna put. You can't shoot outside of 20 feet.
Who these seven footers that's stopping these cuts from happening? Who you referring to, Johnny? Like I'm on the Heat on 2010.
Chris Bosh, LeBron James, and Birdman. 3 rim protectors.
Man, stifling.
I even think Ray Allen's even going to give you like a 30-point game because they're going to be leaving him wide the fuck open.
No, they
won't. Boston don't have great finishers at the rim.
Yes, they do. They got
Boston don't have great finishers. No, he's not. Bird is not finishing over Chris Bird. And again, these dudes are not finishing over Chris Bosh, LeBron James. They've never seen the athleticism that they're going to have to deal with.
Hey, Johnny, why do you keep beating me to my argument? The difference in athleticism is like night and day,
bro. We just watched the Celtics in '92 versus the Bulls. That shit looked like the 80s. That shit's not working in today's NBA.
That was 86 Celtics? That was that game?
No, I know. I got you on that. But no, I'm showing you. No, but I'm showing you a more athletic NBA, which you would agree 92 NBA is more athletic than 86 NBA. And it's still not. It still wouldn't be. No, it's barely. But it was. I mean, they had Reggie Lewis.
No, it's a slow.
They had Rick Fox.
It's actually it's a slower pace, so I don't know. I can look into other factors. It would come like
pace has nothing to do with athleticism. Pace has nothing to do with athleticism.
It's a factor.
It's
definitely a factor, John.
Hey Johnny, real talk. They start putting full court pressure on this Celtics team. There's gonna be so many 5-second calls, bro. It's gonna be funny, bro.
I disagree.
I mean, the Heat don't even have those type of players to do that.
Hey Johnny.
Yo, first things first. Let's look at the weight.
All right, hold on, wait. No, let's get the other votes in because we'll be here all day talking about this series because it is a hypothetical. So let's let Kirk in. Kirk's been very patient. He hasn't got a chance. Oh no, my bad. New World's here. I'm sorry, Kirk. You got to wait for New World. New World's a GJK member. New World. We're trying to figure out who's going to win between the Heat and the Celtics. Give us that, and then give us your breakdown of any other series you want to talk about.
All right, so I don't know who chose the Celtics, but you're wrong as hell. I even put this in the chat GPT to have them break it down for me. And I even had them put I basically made chat GPT like discount accolades because a lot of you niggas like to boost up a player's skill based on the accolades that they won in their era, especially when you're trying to match them up against players in the modern era that are typically better than them at certain skill sets. So I took out the accolades and I just had Chat GPT analyzed it based on the skills and the matchups. And basically, Chat GPT is saying that no matter what era it's in, the Miami Heat are going to win in 6 or 7 games. And the biggest reason for that, I'm going to run through it quick, so try not to interrupt real quick. I'm going to be fast. Basically, the strengths for the Miami Heat are their switch everything defense, their fast-paced offense, their transition scoring and transition defense, strong perimeter shooting, and they have high defensive IQ and rotation speed. Their weaknesses are their size, no true center presence, limited rebounding against big lineups, and Wade's jumper was declining in 2013. And for the Celtics, their strengths are they have arguably the greatest front court ever with Bird, McHale, Parrish, and Walton. I think that's a bit narrative-based, but we'll move past that. Their exceptional passing from all positions has been noted. Size, post scoring, and rebounding, half-court execution, and chemistry. Their weaknesses are their perimeter quickness. They would struggle defending elite athletic wings, which I think we've all been saying that if you chose Miami. They have limited three-point shooting by modern standards, and their transition defense versus a team like Miami is going to get exposed. So when it comes to perimeter creation, the Heat have the advantage. When it comes to spacing, Heat have a slight advantage. When it comes to front court scoring, the Celtics have any advantage. When it comes to team defense, the Heat have an advantage. When it comes to rebound and interior presence, the Celtics have an advantage by far, it says. And when it comes to transition game, it goes to the Heat. And when it comes to half-court IQ and execution, it goes to the Celtics. Now, it's breaking down the X factors. X factors for the Heat are LeBron James and Chris Bosh, because Chris Bosh's ability to stretch McHale or Parrish could be decisive as far as freeing up the lanes, the driving lanes for LeBron and Wade. And Larry Bird and McHale are the two X factors for the Celtics. Their IQ, Larry Bird's IQ is shooting and rebounding can counterbalance LeBron's dominance if Boston controls the tempo. And Kevin McHale is nearly unstoppable one-on-one in the post if Miami can't double team effectively because he's like 7 foot. And basically they're saying that if the game was played in the 80s, physicality will benefit both teams because a lot of people seem to think it's only going to benefit the Celtics. The Miami team will be able to be a lot better at getting in the passing lanes, bumping shooters off of their places, moving people off of the cuts and screens and stuff like that. And the Celtics, they can just body people down low and basically just have that interior dominance. But, no matter what rules you're going by, if you're going by the modern era, they say the Heat win in 7 games. But if you're going by the 80s, then the Heat are going to win in 6 games.
All right, question. New World, which version of ChatGPT are you using?
I'm using the one that you got to pay for. It's the paid version.
Okay, which version are you using?
I put in.
No, I'm just saying, which version are you using?
Hold on, I gotta look at the thing real quick. Give me a second.
So it don't matter. It don't matter. His Chat GTP ain't zesty.
I know.
No.
All right.
No.
Hold on. The reason why. Billy, the reason why you upset is because I put the parameter in that you can't take into account accolades. It's just skill sets.
Exactly.
All right. First off, New World, you said you didn't understand why someone would pick the Heat. I mean, pick the Celtics, and then you said the Heat in 7. So obviously, it's a toss-up series if they're going to win in 7. So
no, LeBron is great in Game 7s. LeBron don't lose Game 7s. LeBron don't lose Game 7s. LeBron don't lose Game 7s.
He lost a couple.
Hold on, wait. Let me just say this real quick.
Ain't nobody asked you, Sturdy. Ain't nobody asked you, Sturdy.
Before I did the research, when I'm looking at it from a modern player's perspective or somebody who's watched the modern NBA, in my mind, there's no way I could see any team from the 80s beating the 2013 Miami Heat with the GOAT LeBron James. That's in my head. And before I did any research about it. Once I actually did the research. Come on. I mean, I'm just saying.
And they're going to barely win this one. They're going to be barely winning in 7. They're going to win in 7. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to win in 7.
In 7.
They're going to win in 6.
That's what I'm talking about.
And they're going to win in 6 in the 80s. But that's just because that's taken into account, that just taking into account the fact that they have the size. They got 3 niggas on the floor that are like taller than like 6'10". So like they're definitely gonna punish Miami down in the paint.
It really doesn't tell you how weak that one is.
Okay,
All right, so let's let King Shy's. Hold on, wait. Let's get King Shy's vote. I want to get King Shy's vote in. Let's get his vote because I want to get all these votes in. So far, again, there is votes in the chat as well, ladies and gentlemen. Go to the chat and the GOAT James Kingdom channel where the show is live right now, and let's see what it says as far as that goes there, as far as who is the better team and who would win a 7-game series between the 86 Celtics and the 2013 Heat. So let's go, King Solomon. Which team are you going with and who it is? Please be brief because everybody wants to get their take in. So who you got?
But I think that the 86 Celtics are a greater team in terms of all-time teams in the 2013 Heat and same for the 96 Bulls over the 25 Thunder. But versus modern rules, I do understand where y'all are coming from. And I do think that in the modern game, like teams like the 96 Bulls will struggle with outside shooting. Teams like the 86 Celtics will struggle with athleticism and perimeter play. And the 96 Bulls are also going to struggle with anything on the interior besides what? Dennis Rodman? Like I'm picking the 2025 Thunder in 2013 Heat because they're a more modern team. They could work in any.
The Thunder lost already. Don't worry about that. They already lost. They lost 4-6. 4-2. They lost. They done. So but you got the Heat though. But you got the Heat.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, look, that's another one for the Heat. Biscayne in June. I was there for the parade in 2013. So let's go down to what's it called here? We have Kirk in the building. Kirk, it's your time to speak, brother. Who you got? The 2013 Heat or the 86 Celtics?
Am I just doing one or am I doing like multiple?
Well, you can do other ones afterwards. We already got those set, but we're actually trying to get the votes for that. But yeah, we'll let you talk about the other ones. But just give us a bet for these.
Okay, I ain't gonna be too long because I the 2000 Heat. I mean, the Heat and the Celtics. I feel like that's a really good series. I do agree with y'all. It's gonna be a 7-game series. I don't know because it's like the Celtics is an all-time great team and the Heat is. They're dominant, and LeBron's one of the best players we've ever seen. So I honestly I'm gonna give Boston the edge but just by like a little bit, just because of their just their team, just overall their team. They're a really good team, and there's players that can shoot, like their point guard. What's his name? Dennis Johnson. He can shoot right inside the 3-point line if you pass it to him too. So it's like
right inside the 3-point line.
Right inside, literally though, because I was like, he can actually shoot mid-range jump shots. He averaged 17. We gotta understand that Boston Celtics team did beat a young Hakeem. So it's like they're a legit team though. But that's just my take. I feel like I got Celtics in 7. If we go by the Thunder and Bulls, the 96 Bulls, 2025 Thunder, I'm probably going to pick the Bulls, that team that won 72-10 before the Warriors won 73-9. The Bulls are just too dominant, bro, but I feel like they beat the Thunder in 6 games. No disrespect to the Thunder. The Warriors.
All that everybody's doing is disrespecting the Thunder.
Yeah. No, I love the Thunder. But I ain't gonna but that's
if you love them, you would think you would pick them to win.
No, that's not that. No,
I mean, you're overrating the hell out that 72-win Bulls team. They was beating a bunch of trash.
Yes, they were.
I just personally think they have nobody for.
Listen, I won money on the Thunder, and I still
let me go through the thing, y'all. Hold up, I'm gonna go through the thing real quick.
I can't believe Aces took over.
Yeah, let Kirk finish up right quick because Lamont just showed up and we want to get David's choice as well. But go ahead, finish up. But we're ready to again. Just to let you know, Kirk. Just let you know, the Warriors won, the 2001 Lakers won, and the Bulls won. We just had a discrepancy between the Heat and the Celtics. But go ahead and finish up so we can get the other folks.
I agree with the Bulls. Like I said, I don't think they have anyone for Jordan or really. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Pippen, he was a beast too. But the Warriors and 76ers, that's a good series. But I ain't gonna lie, the Warriors might shoot them out the gym. I ain't gonna hold you, but they might shoot them out the gym. 2017 Warriors, but I probably have them in 6 games. The 2001 and 87 Lakers. That is probably the most underrated series in this whatever you got right here, bro, because that's 87 Lakers team. They was no joke, bro. I understand Shaq and Kobe were dominant, bro, but they have nobody. I mean, they have nobody for Magic, bro. And when Hakeem start hitting that hook shot, and then you got I ain't gonna lie, bro. I probably got 87 Lakers, and it was a smarter team, bro. I probably got them in 7 games, bro, because just like y'all just
they
said,
lost in 6.
You have to factor in
Shaq averaged 36 and 15. They lost in 6 with Shaq averaging 36 and 15.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, that 87 Lakers team was smart. They just have nobody for Magic, bro. Who's guarding Magic?
They have nobody for Shaq. That's the issue. Shaq is going to be more dominant than Magic.
Right. But well, it depends because Shaq will be more dominant paint, but Magic's playmaking will thrive in that series.
Shaq's going to be more dominant than Magic, especially since Kareem is declining.
But
if Kareem was still, if this was like Kareem like 3 years earlier, then I would say that they got it. But even then, if you say Kareem 3 years earlier, I think Magic's like a rookie. So yeah.
No, 3 years earlier, Kareem was 37. Kareem's 40 and 87.
They can't.
Oh, yeah, he was 39. He was 39-40. Yeah, he was 39-40.
Yeah, he was 40. He was 40 at that time.
His hook shot.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's not doing nothing. Kareem is just
No, his hook. I'm telling you, bro, his hook shot was unstoppable.
So let's get. It doesn't matter. Nobody. Yeah. The 01. We got the 01 Lakers won that one.
Unstoppable from them elbows from Shaq.
Yeah. So let's go. Let's get David. Let's get David's vote for the Heat and the Celtics. David, who you got versus the Celtics and the Heat? Who's winning that series?
The Heat are obviously going to win that series because they are faster, more athletic, have better shooting, better defense. The only thing that the Celtics have on them is size. And that doesn't win you games in the NBA in the modern era, which the rules, are we playing in the modern era rules? I think so.
We're playing either 2013 or 1986.
It wasn't specified.
It doesn't matter what. Yeah, it don't really matter.
But if we're playing in modern rules,
it does matter. But it wasn't specified. So
it's worse than it's worse if they play in the 1900 rules. It'd be worse for the Celtics then. It's worse for them then. Okay, nobody.
I'm still running multiple simulation, Johnny. So we're gonna see. I'm trying to do a Kobe era now.
They cannot run and gun with the Heat. The Celtics would not be able to keep up.
LeBron with one side of the floor by himself. Who's going to stay in front of LeBron? Oh my God!
None of these guys.
Hey Johnny, that's why I said it's a 40-point triple level for LeBron James, and Ray Allen's going to give you at least 1, maybe 2 30-point games because Ray Allen is going to be getting wide open shots.
Come on now.
If he got one side of the court by himself, that late side help is not going to do nothing but get dunked on.
And besides,
Ray Allen's not going to give any 30-point games.
Let's be realistic.
These guys
he were better in 2012 anyway. It shows the wrong year.
And John, because they know.
2013 Heat was the best Heat team.
The 90s and the 80s than there is today and before that, and they're the ones preaching that. And now all of a sudden they backpedal on all the stuff they preach. So I don't get it.
I mean,
not me.
That's a Johnny's thing.
I didn't say you, Johnny.
That's a Johnny's thing.
King John and Brandon.
Wait a minute. I always said the greatest team ever was the '96 Bulls. So
I mean, John says everything Bulls is better. He thinks the '85 Bears is the best NFL team.
They can be the best team ever, but that doesn't mean they're gonna beat everybody.
No, because I think.
Yeah, that's facts.
No, I don't think they win this series, but they will beat OKC. OKC wins 7 versus the Pacers. Why are we not talking about that? The
The Pacers are a modern team. They're a modern team. They're a modern team that shoots the three-point.
OKC not even the best team in the 2020s. They're not even the best team in the 2020s.
What are you talking about? Like
y'all act like this OKC team
You
ain't
acting like the
great.
Pacers didn't just beat everybody in the conference too, nigga. They're great.
They destroyed the
They're
Bucks.
great.
This OKC team is not great. Come on now, it's not a great team. They're a good team.
No, they're a great team. They're a great team. They're a great team.
They're a good team. They're not a great team. They're definitely a good team. They're definitely a good team.
Especially in today's NBA, as hard as today's NBA is. Let's let Lamont in. So let's see if Lamont could and you know Lamont already went to his chat GPT to figure out who would win these series. Lamont.
No, I didn't need to.
Okay, who you got? The Heat or the Celtics in the 7-game series?
Bro, it's simple. Right, the main thing is this right here. The strength of the Celtics they can't use because Parrish would be unplayable, Walton would be unplayable. Also, as a team, they shot 30% from the three-point line. They only had essentially one, maybe two competent three-point shooters as Bird and Ainge. When you look at the Heat, as a team, they were first in the NBA. They shot close to 40% from the three as a team almost when you're focused on the core guys, right? So one, they're gonna blitz you from the three-point line. You wouldn't even be able to defend the spacing, right? Two, you wouldn't even be able to play your natural rotations. Parrish would be unplayable. Walden would be unplayable. I mean, it'd be super difficult for Bird to guard anybody consistent on the perimeter. And you know, McHale might be your best player, but if you're going to ask him to be a passer out the post, then now you're nullifying McHale's scoring. I mean, who is he kicking it to? Dennis Johnson? You can't just cut through the middle of his own. I mean, there ain't no just cutting. You got to space the floor. So I think they would just, you know, there is no half-court execution. There's nothing that they can do to stop the Heat. They would not be able to adjust to the speed, the pace. There's just too much going on. They've never seen a team with that much firepower. They just haven't seen it. And they just don't have no firepower themselves. It's the rules of that time frame that gave them an advantage. But without the rules of that time frame, they had no advantages against the Heat. None at all. Bird, you have LeBron. He's a better version of Bird. McHale would get nullified by Bosh. They have nothing. They have nobody that can do anything with Wade. And the bench just goes to Miami Heat. They're just far superior across the board. I just don't see how anybody can pick the Celtics. I mean, if you want to go off namesake based on what they did versus 80s teams, yeah. But if you're thinking about how they would match up versus the Heat, it is not close at all. Like, it is not like you're just going off of namesake solely if you pick the Celtics. There's nothing matchup-wise that makes any sense why the Celtics will win at all. At all.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
All right, Lamont. So what would the series be? What would the series be?
Sweep. It's a sweep, bro. There's no way the
Celtics.
There's no way the Celtics win the game. But think about this. In today's game, I want you to think about this. Tell me the team. Tell me if we remove the names, and we got two teams. Let's say we got two teams in the NBA Finals, and one team is shooting as a team 30% from the three, and the other team is shooting close to 40%. We don't even have to know any names. Most people are going to pick the team, especially in today's game, that shoot 40% from the three, especially if that team is led by arguably the best player in the series, because Brown would be the best player in that matchup. So not only did he have the best player, they have the best spacing, they have the best role players, he has the best starting help. You nullify Robert Parrish. Explain to me how you're going to play Robert Parrish. How is he going to be efficient in this series? He's too slow. He only operates in the post. You can't pass out the post. You cannot play Bill Wall. Too slow. Can't pass out the post. Way past this prime. What are you going to do?
Wait, Bill Wall can't pass at the post in the one year he was actually healthy?
We're not talking about prime. We are not talking about prime.
In 86, yeah.
Bill Wall. We're talking about
86 and 2013. Y'all try to keep equating the 2013 Heat to the 2025.
That's the only year he was healthy. Bill Wall played 80 games in 86.
Okay,
I am talking about.
Okay, I'm talking about the version of Bill Walton who only averaged 7 points a game and 6 rebounds. If that's the version of Bill Walton that y'all say can pass out the post, you have it. But the first question I'm going to ask you is, who the hell is he passing to? Because can't nobody shoot.
They got Danny Ainge.
Nobody. Okay, so if you're telling me Danny Ainge is going to beat the Miami Heat, then good luck with that.
Oh,
Good luck with that. Yeah. Good luck with that.
He's gonna be able to help.
Hey, he think it's Michael Jordan Bulls. Lamar, he think this is the Michael Jordan Bulls. Man, this is LeBron Heat, man. This is LeBron's Heat, man.
The Celtics swept the Bulls.
I know. That's what you think. That's what you think the Heat is. That's what you think we are. The Michael Jordan Bulls.
Wasn't a good team.
I'm just saying, like what y'all doing is when y'all think of Bill Walton, y'all thinking of prime Bill Walton.
No, we're thinking of the sixth man of the year.
You're thinking of the version of Bill Walton that was not
sixth man of the year, Bill Walton.
Okay, then you can have it.
He ain't better than Ray Allen.
Now, I guarantee you, if we pull up film and we watch the sixth man of the year play, I bet you start changing your mind because the shit look like some garbage.
It is garbage. It's trash.
There is probably no film on that, so we can't even think about that right
now.
Well,
86.
There's probably
even his highlights.
How great he was.
Oh, don't do that, Brandon.
Y'all gotta stop.
I didn't know aesthetics. I didn't know aesthetics lowered your value.
Bro, aesthetic, bro. It's not about aesthetic. It's about skill, bro.
You said it looked ugly.
And first of all, sir, you said this 86 team was not a half court team. This team, they were defending. They were getting out of transition. Right. Oh. This team. First of all, this is not a. When you look at this team, one, you got too many bigs that can't move. They're not mobile bigs. Parrish was not a mobile big. Walton was not a mobile big. Bird, in and of himself, was also not a mobile player at the small court. These are slow guys. Kevin McHale even was slow himself. They wouldn't even be able to keep up with this team.
He struggled with everybody, though. It don't matter who you were. They struggled with everybody.
We're just talking about this matchup. The basketball's about matchups. It's not about if Bird could do something versus another 80s player. The Heat were just too fast, and as a team, they shot the ball too well. This team cannot shoot. As a team, they shoot like 30% from the three. How do you even overcome that? You're going to beat the Heat with all 2-pointers? You're going to beat them with how?
I don't see how that came down.
How do you win the series without
They basically beat the Spurs with all 2-pointers.
Man, come on, man.
They did. They basically beat them with all 2-pointers.
Who beat who with all 2-pointers?
Who?
The 2013 Heat basically beat the Spurs with all 2-pointers, so it's possible. It's very possible.
Okay. You have
No, it ain't possible.
He's just going to average 35 a game. He's going to make 10 threes a game. And he ain't just going to be your savior that series. Right?
No.
Scott Weedman and Jerry Sitchin.
They got
Larry Bird.
Larry Legend.
No, 2K got Danny Ainge averaging like 8 points. He ain't averaging 30 points.
Bro, Danny Ainge was averaging 10 points a game that year. What do you mean?
No, I'm talking about 2K. I'm running simulation. So far, the Celtics got 6.
That nigga say 2K. That nigga say, shout out to you, Sturdy. Sturdy said 2K. Shout out to you, Sturdy. Shout out to you, Sturdy. No, I'm not. No, Sturdy. Sturdy. That I like that, Sturdy. I'm not saying. I'm just laughing. That's just funny to me. Shout out to you, though. Good job, though. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. Hey, look. Hey, here you go. Bill Walton passing in the post, y'all. Let's go. Let Bill Walton know that's Larry Bird. Look, they're not gonna play that. Look, they're not gonna play that. They're not gonna play this type of defense. Miami's shutting that down. Look at this. Oh my God! Do you really think Kevin McHale is gonna be able to cut like that versus the Heat?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yes, I have seen players make layups versus the Heat. I've seen players make layups versus the Heat.
Shit, I've seen.
Not these players. Not these players. Look. Yo, Brandon.
They was in the Hall of Fame by that time. They were in the Hall of Fame by that time.
Brandon, look how far back Larry Bird is playing defense. Chalmers is smacking that in his mouth from 3-pointer. You think you're playing LeBron this?
Step up. The next time he's just going to step up. He just can't.
And he going to go around him the next time. Look at it. He still goes around him. Look.
Defensive strategy.
Oh, my God. Look at this.
Defensive strategy. He wasn't going to take it. They could adjust defensively.
Let's see this. Look, Look, the same offense. This is whack offense. Look, the same whack offense. That's not working against the Heat. Look. Come on, bro. This is not happening versus the Heat. Here we go. This is the playoffs now, so y'all don't say nothing. This is the playoffs, 1986 playoffs. Look, bro, look at that, bro.
How the 2013 Heat struggled.
Air ball, bro, Brandon, yo, come on, Brandon. That was an air ball, Brandon. Look at this, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Look at this, Brandon. Look. This is Moncrief. Look at this. Come on, bro. Yo, come on, man. Stop it, bro. Oh, my God, bro.
Nigga shooting niggas on the backboard in the area. What?
Not like that. No. Oh my God. Look. Like Lamar said. Like Lamont said, in transition, offense in transition, no setup off. Look at this. Caught the second air ball in a row. Get out of here from mid-range.
You see how fast they playing? They getting up and down the court. They're not running no half-court bullshit.
Look, this is fast. They're not fast enough. This is trash.
They're gonna get
everybody now. Come on.
Here we go. Look. Here we go. Let's see this Let's see this great half court. Look, this guy can't dribble with his left. Look. Kevin McHale. He said looking good on 2K. Come on, man. This is Frank Bukowski. Who is this bum that's sticking him?
Yeah, that's not even really a half court set either. That's more just like we set and then we immediately made a play.
Look, here we go. Look, in transition, like Lamont said. Look, in transition.
In basketball, you have to stop the
transition. Oh my God!
If you're on a fast break, you're not gonna pull it out. You're not gonna pull it out on a fast break.
If you don't stop at the trash, like what exactly? What? That made no sense.
Y'all really justifying this we watching right now?
Look at this. Look at this.
Listen, that bum white boy that's running. Look, he can't get down the court. LeBron is getting down the court slapping that. Get that out of here.
No, hold on.
Chris Bosh is getting down the court and slapping that.
Chris Bosh scored 0 points in Game 7.
Not the 80s. Not in the 80s. Not in the 80s. Not in the 80s.
Bird is nice. He white.
Bird is not fast. Bird is not fast. Bird is not fast.
I think he's nice. Milwaukee Bucks.
How many threes have they shot?
They haven't shot none. Look, they haven't made a mid-range, Lamont. They haven't made a mid-range yet, Lamont. They haven't made a mid-range yet. Not even a mid-range. None.
Lamont, you know how many threes they averaged that season?
Look, here we go. Let's go. Here we go.
Like 1 or 2
Let's post up. This is the guy. Look how far. Look. No ball pressure. No ball pressure. No ball pressure. Look at this. That's your Bill Walton. That's your Bill Walton right there, passing in the post.
Hey, Johnny, where that hand check at?
Look. No, this is Bill Walton pass. Look, this is Bill Walton passing in the post. He passed a 3-foot pass. Look at that, a 2-foot pass. That's not happening, man. Versus Chris Bosh and LeBron.
Man, that was an air ball hook shot.
What do you think this 2013 team was that great? Like they barely won every game.
Okay, so play
they play better competition. Yo, look at this. Look at the defense. Look at this defense, bro. Come on, bro. Look at this. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this, man. Y'all gotta stop this, bro.
Man, Johnny, that team beat
Brandon, if he got to play these teams, they definitely would barely win. They would smash these teams, nigga.
Can I ask a question real quick?
The Charlotte Bobcats.
Can I ask a question real fast? Can I ask a question real fast?
He said the Charlotte Bobcats. Good one, Sturdy. He said the Charlotte Bobcats. They had Okafor or something.
We saw how far back the Celtics were playing off of these players who could actually handle the rock a little bit. I have to agree with Ajani. Mario Chalmers is going to take that wide open 3-point shot.
And make it.
Batty is going to take that wide open 3-point shot.
Step up. That's defense.
Right? And they're going to get ran around. There's a reason why he's stepping back. Hold on. Can I finish? Because I heard you say he would step up. There's a reason why he's playing off. His lateral movement is not that good.
Thank you.
It's not, Brandon, and you know it.
Have you seen him in practice move his feet? No, he can move his feet. He's an NBA player.
He said practice. You said practice. You said practice. Not the game. You said practice. He said practice. Look at these little 3-foot passes, man. He's better than these dudes.
I can hit that wide open 3-point shot. I can hit that wide open damn 3-point shot.
Oh my God!
Standing off like 4 feet.
Y'all threes. Like basketball is only about threes.
Yeah,
you're not giving. Hold on, let me say this. Please let me say this. Please let me say this. You're not giving a 2013 player 4 feet off of him in 2013. You're not doing it.
Not Chalmers.
Already. In this hypothetical, they're not going to play the exact same they were in their era. What's the point of hypothetical?
Yes, they would.
What?
That's all they know how to play.
If I'm playing this,
that's all they know how to play.
What? Hold on. Why would it's common sense?
This is trash, man. This is trash.
Why would I play the fucking
So you're trying to say that they're gonna completely change their play style to something that they never played with?
No. It's just it's common sense. I would not play a trash team until I play a great team. What?
So what are they gonna
You
do?
gonna play the same exact way?
This is trash,
This
man.
hypothetical was.
Nigga, we could show them playing against the fucking Lakers and the motherfucking Pistons, nigga, and it's still not gonna look any better than this.
Yeah,
Like, what do you mean? Nigga, they're playing
that's
against
the
a great
beauty of
team. They're
hypothetical.
still gonna get
That's the beauty of
cooked.
hypothetical. You know, to you and your hypothetical, they play the same exact way. In my hypothetical, they're adapting to each other.
In a
It's
hypothetical situation,
it's fun.
are we not taking a time machine and teleporting one of these guys to the other time, and we're gonna have them play right then and there? No,
That's how you that's how you want to do it.
No.
If that's how you want to do your hypothetical, that's fine, bro.
Wait, let me
It's a
finish.
hypothetical.
We're gonna put them in a time machine. We're gonna transport them to the modern age and just sit them down and make them play each other. No scouting, no nothing. They're just gonna play each other right then and there. Who's gonna win?
The Heat.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine for your hypothetical, brother. But they said, wait, Johnny and Billy said, what team will win the playoff series? That was it. So I'm taking the way I interpret that is the way I'm going about it. If you want to do it that way, that's fine, bro.
That's what's
It's
gonna
hypothetical.
happen.
Ain't no black and white, bro. It means gonna happen. They never will and never have played against each other. It's just imagination, bro.
Yeah, but we're not giving the Heat something the Heat don't have. Y'all always do that. That's y'all problem with the players from the past. Like Brandon's telling me with Jerry West.
I didn't say that. Hey Johnny, in my breakdown, did I say
They did. They shot 40% for the
more than
season, 39%. They one of the best 3-point shooting teams.
Okay, Ajani.
They even one of the best 3-point shooting teams.
Ajani, how many threes do you think the Heat will make in a game in a 7-game series versus Boston? How many threes do you think they'll make?
Versus this Boston team, they're gonna shoot at least 25. They're gonna shoot at least 25 3-pointers. So I got them making.
They're gonna make
12.
12.
They were 40%
Okay, how many
three-point
threes do
shooting.
you think Boston is gonna
12.
make? How many threes do you think Boston is gonna make?
Two. One or
So you're just saying it's going to be a 10-point difference.
That's a big difference.
That's fine.
That's a big difference.
And just 3-pointers. That's just in 3-pointers. Yeah, in 3-pointers. Yeah.
Then you got transition.
Not to mention the Heat are gonna. Not to mention the Heat are gonna get way much more transition points than this team ever. They can't. This team can't get back on defense.
LeBron is going to do that. Not
Exactly. That's LeBron. Exactly. That's enough. That's all you need is LeBron.
Wade transition. Shane Battier's not going to get that many transition. Chris Bosh is not. So you just talking about LeBron James
and LeBron
and Wade
on the Celtics.
Wade's not gonna get that many transitions.
Ain't none of these dudes. Ain't none of these dudes can keep up.
Players on the Celtics. Who's faster than any of them? Name
So
one guy.
y'all acting like Miami's gonna be hitting 25 threes a game. Miami, they're gonna hit at least 4.
They're gonna be shooting them. They're gonna be shooting 25. They're gonna be shooting them 25 a game.
They made 12 a game. I'm pretty sure. But you think they're gonna make all these
Look,
more
this is the
threes?
same whack offense.
Yeah,
This is all whack offense, man. This is whack offense, man.
Real quick, B-Lee. You realize at this time they have the best 3-point shooter of all time in Ray Allen on their team, right?
You know what? Hold on. Let me answer Sturdy's question. Let me answer Sturdy's question. Sturdy, the reason I'm doing that is because these defenses are limited. It's one-on-one basketball. It is very simple. The guy who doubles Bird, his man's cutting. Bird passes him the ball. That's nothing intricate. They can't play intricate defense. They can't. Watch it. They're going to go to the post. Here we go. Look, if not, the Bird's not going to be open in this position. Look, breaking. They all breaking from the perimeter. Look, this is a 2-foot pass. That's not happening versus the Heat.
Why do you think teams can make a 2-foot? What in your mind that thinks that that's not possible today? What in your mind think that's not possible today?
That sequence,
that's not good offense today. That's what I'm saying. It's not good offense today. It's not good offense today. That's all I'm saying. It's not good offense today. These guys are not Luka and LeBron.
Okay, in 2013, you acting like the Heat was this great team.
Look how he can't dribble the basketball. Look how he can't dribble the basketball. They can't even get the ball up the court. The Heat have depressed that, man. What are you talking about?
The Spurs move the ball around and wipe the Heat off the floor. They can move the ball.
It don't matter. Boston.
Because the Spurs can shoot. The Spurs can shoot. The Spurs can shoot. The Spurs weren't doing that going to the post up. The Spurs weren't going to no post up and doing that. They were doing that but shooting the ball.
Are you saying if I go back and watch that 5-game series, the Spurs they run nothing in the post, like Tim Duncan didn't get no bucket in the post, that entire series. That what you telling me?
He's saying that they didn't beat Miami from the post, nigga. It's not that they didn't use the post.
They didn't beat us from the post.
Y'all always do
You telling me if I watch
Why
that
y'all
series,
always trying to
they
misconstrue arguments, bro?
No, I didn't misconstrue shit. You telling
Yeah,
me?
you did.
Yeah, you're right. No, Sturdy, you're right, Sturdy. You're right, Sturdy. You're right, Sturdy. The Spurs beat the Heat predicated on going to the post to Tim Duncan. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I'm just asking the question. I didn't make a statement. I'm just asking the question.
I'm just telling you. I know they shot lights out basketball. They played pick and roll offense like they always did. It was pick and roll. And that's how they got open shots. And the Heat were not, what's it called? Were not rotated correctly. And they got a bunch of open shots.
Defensive Heat team you keep talking about, that's the same damn team.
No, it's not.
No.
Yes, it is.
Not the Spurs.
That's the same team.
That's not against the Spurs.
Team that's going to lock everybody up. They couldn't guard the Spurs. They struggled versus Spurs. They were down 3-2 for a reason.
Yeah, they were.
Wade was hurt, right? Right, Brandon? Wade was all messed up, so LeBron didn't even have his teammates at full health, nigga.
Why are y'all comparing the Spurs to the Celtics? This same Spurs team would dominate the Celtics.
No, we're saying
exactly,
bro. Y'all comparing the better competition against the Celtics. Those niggas are getting smoked.
Everyone was scoring on the Heat.
Made the tournament. I don't think the
everybody in the modern era, niggas are all better than these teams, bro. What you don't understand about that?
First off, the Spurs just missed out. We were gonna put the 2014 or the 2007 Spurs, but we put the OKC Thunder to really. We figured they were better. The OKC Thunder team is better all time.
Better than the 2020 Lakers. They ain't better than 2020 Lakers.
These are the 2020 Lakers. Wow, you bugging.
They're not even better than them.
Yeah, they had LeBron, nigga. None of those teams are better.
No, they had a team. I'm not talking about one fucking player.
Hey, Johnny.
Huh?
Why didn't you guys put the 2000s Lakers? That 2000s Lakers team was way better than the 01 team.
No, the 01 Lakers went to the playoffs.
Yeah, because
we won the playoffs and destroyed everybody.
Because we was counting the playoffs as well. That's why. Yeah, so the playoffs is a part of it as well.
Because they just got hot, and then all the teams they played.
It don't matter. They were good. No, because
it doesn't matter what they did in the playoffs. It's historic.
They were good. They were better. They were historic, and everybody would talk about the 2001 Lakers. They always talk about
because they went on that playoff run. But
that's why we've got them there. The same thing with the Sixers.
That's what makes you a great playoff team. You're a great run.
Yeah. Kobe was not the same player in 2000, 2001. 2001
exactly.
Kobe was better.
Yeah, exactly. In 2001 Kobe was better than 2000's Kobe too as well. So
what about the 17?
I don't know. The 2000.
It's like 2012 the way Wade was better than 2013 the way Wade, but y'all want to talk about that.
That's true, but the Heat in 2013 were better. Again, they added Ray Allen, they added Rashard Lewis. They were a better team in 2013. They just were a better team. The 2013 Heat team is one of the best teams. The 2013 Heat is one of the best teams in NBA history, bro. Best team in NBA history.
I still think that 2012 team was slightly better.
Well, in reality, I can't wait for next week because it looks like it's going to be the Bulls versus the Miami Heat next week. That's what it looks like with the votes. That's what it looked like. I can't wait for next week.
So
I really can't wait.
So you know who won in that series?
Oh yeah, the Heat, like we always do versus the Bulls.
No, do we?
Well, next week I'm gonna be back on the 90s. Don't know how to play basketball.
He said next week you're gonna be back on that.
Lamont.
Yeah, what up?
Jordan don't know how to dribble yet.
Could you put in?
You still don't know how to dribble.
ChatGPT, if the 2025 Thunder could beat the 96 Bulls, because they all think.
I mean, I don't think you need ChatGPT for that. I just think about it like this, because I think you can get tricked. Like, I think the biggest thing is what the rules that Ajani and B-Lee set. If we're playing this in the modern era, the funny thing is that it looks like the OKC team will be designed to beat the Bulls. Like, they literally have everything you need to beat that Chicago Bulls team. That's the problem.
I told him that, and you don't have to guard Harper, you don't have to guard Rodman, you don't have to guard Luke Longley if you're playing in today's era. Jordan's post up is disappearing. Yeah.
Well, the biggest separator again would be if you're playing in today's game, if you cannot make the three, it's just going to be a huge separator. Like it's just a huge separator. And I know OKC wasn't a strong 3-point shooting team, but they could make enough to separate the game. I know the Bulls just really weren't shooting a lot at all outside the curve. And maybe Tony Kukoc, but I mean, I just think defensively, with the modern rules.
What I hear from all the older players, it's easy to make layups, so the Bulls will win.
Well, I'm saying with the rules, and it's not. I watch OKC play. It wasn't easy to make layups against them. The rules in today's game would favor OKC. Everything would be in OKC's favor, and they would be able to. I'm not gonna say they would just stop Jordan. Nobody's just gonna stop Jordan, but they would be able to make life way harder than any '90s team was able to do.
Jordan shooting 40% versus this team like he did versus Seattle.
Well,
only Gary Payton
the thing is, like the problem would be is one, would Jordan be a willing passer, and two, with those guys, if he even passed, would they be able to finish? And so then you have to ask yourself, could Winnington, could Harper, could these guys, would they be able to score enough? Because if you don't put up points against this OKC team, you're done. And this is a Bulls team that was in the playoffs putting up 90 a game, 80 a game sometimes. Like, can they even score enough? They're not stopping OKC offensively. They're not going to stop OKC. They don't have enough weapons. Jordan and Pippen's not enough. So.
Not nearly enough.
Especially Pippen. Pippen only averaged 16 points per game.
You have nobody that can guard
I said earlier, if you take away Scottie Pippen's playmaking, then you're just going to have Jordan shoot all the shots, and none of his other teammates are going to get involved. So they're really just going to get shut down.
Yeah, you can't really take away Pippen, so that's almost impossible. That's never happened before.
Taking away Scottie Pippen's playmaking, you don't think a modern team could do that?
No, that has never happened before. There's no history of that happening.
Would the Bulls adapt any zone principles? Like I know it's like would their defense get better? If they was a defensive guy.
You can't just switch and be a zone team in the playoffs. If we're taking
I think so. No, I agree with you, Sturdy. I think the Bulls. I think the Bulls would play great zone defense, even though they haven't, because they got a good coach and they got a bunch of smart guys who can play it. But the problem is, I know they can do it. But the problem is that they've never seen the dynamics of an OKC, because again, OKC will spread them out. When you got Chet Holmgren who can hit it from the perimeter, you got nothing but shooters on the floor, and you have SGA who can dribble and get to any spot of the floor. So you're going to let SGA get to the middle of the floor, which is going to completely break down your zone. Once SGA gets to that middle of the floor and he's at that nail, what are you going to do? That's his spot. You're in trouble. He can pass it. He can score. You're in trouble.
Score like SGA.
Never seen that SGA.
In front of him, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for him.
No, because So what zone are they going to run? They're going to run what? Well, I guess they can't run a basic zone. So you're going to have Scotty sticking SGA, right? Which I agree with you. That's what you're going to do. You're going to have Scotty on SGA, but you're going to play some similar. You're going to play some similar zone. I get you. I don't think so neither. Scotty couldn't guard Penny. He couldn't guard Kobe. He couldn't guard Grant.
I'm not saying it's not like Penny averaged 30 versus Pippen. Come on now.
I'm not saying Pippen couldn't guard SGA. I'm saying if you just put Scotty on SGA, they're just going to do a ball screen and get him off of him. Like putting Scotty on SGA. Like, that's why I say that. Like, these matchups in today's game is irrelevant, because they're going to get to whatever shot they want just with the pick and roll. Like, Pippen's not going to be able to get through enough screens to stay on SGA. They're going to manufacture. And also, SGA is just a hell of an offensive player. He's going to score on Scottie Pippen a whole bunch of plethora of times anyway, even if it's just ISO. But, I mean, it's just like, bro.
They switched Jordan on him all day.
The Bulls will have a better chance if you put OKC in the 90s. There's just no way the Bulls have a fighting chance if you put them into this era. They lost all their strong weapons. They lost them all.
And Rodman never did anything good in the finals anyway. Like, his rebounding numbers dropped significantly every time.
Rodman was the best player in the 96 finals. Rodman was the best player in the 96 finals.
Maybe on defense, but the best player was Sean Kemp was the best player in that finals.
Dennis Rodman set a record for offensive rebounding in the NBA Finals. So.
Oh, we know offensive rebounds. We know that.
Sean Kemp said Dennis Rodman was the best player in the finals. Sean Kemp said it himself.
Look up
you telling me Dennis Rodman is going to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder?
No, he's not. I told him OKC Thunder is blowing this out, bro.
He said he's never been a best player.
They're going to be impeccable against the Thunder. That's what they're saying.
I don't know. Hey, Sturdy, where you at with this simulation? Where we at?
Oh, right now, like, for the Heat, or we on a different thing now?
No, the Heat. But what happened? What happened with the Heat? What happened with the Heat? I still want to know.
No, I did
about that. Of course, I still want to know about that one.
No, I did 10. So far, 6 out of 10. But I'm trying to do it in a different era. But because like certain eras of 2K, this model 3 I got, you got to like download certain players. That's why I said it in class. That's why I was taking longer for this one.
You can't change the era on 2K, man.
That's what they do.
So
They got Curry era, Kobe era.
So the Heat won 6-4.
The rules
The
are
Heat
always
won
gonna be
6-4.
the rules. You can't change the rules.
No, you can't. 2K. And 2K. If you play like if you play with the 60s, if you play with the 60s team, like there's a way you can play with the 60s team. They take away the 3-point line. Lamont, they do. They have that.
No,
in 2K.
I'm saying stuff like
No,
that.
not
I'm
this
saying
one.
like
No,
the rules.
that's in prior 2Ks. No, the rules are the same, but like the rules are the same in 2K. But I'm saying like if you go to Kobe era, they in this version I got, they don't have the same old school players in each era, so you have to download. That's why this simulation is taking
in
long.
2K, they got Angel Reese dunking on LeBron. Man, come on, ChatGPT is way more.
And then I use ChatGPT. I said no. I went on ChatGPT and I can send this link. And I said just tactically, who wins in a neutral era Game 7 series?
It's not neutral era. It's not a neutral era. It's not a neutral era.
That's your hypothetical, Lamont. Based
No,
on
hold on, Ajani, are y'all doing this? Are y'all doing this in a neutral era? Or is it modern era?
No, I asked him. No, I asked him. Lamont, I asked him. I said, "What is a neutral era?" He said the 2010s.
No, I said specifically, Ajani, depends on what team is going against.
How was
so
the 2010s neutral era?
When we were talking about, in this case, when we were talking about the 1996 and the 2010 OKC, I would say the medium era would be.
Sturdy, don't do this, Sturdy. Sturdy, don't do this. Please.
It's recorded. It's all good. It's recorded. It's all good.
I know it's recorded. And when you said that, I said, "What is it?" You said we have to find an era that can be common for all eras. And you said the 2010s was the best era.
No,
for that.
I didn't say common for all eras. I said depending on the matchup. So, and I broke it down just like I said. So why it wouldn't be 2010s? It wouldn't be 2010s for like for example, the next round, the Lakers and
How is that a neutral era? What makes it a neutral era? What does that mean?
It's just medium.
That's why I had to ask him that. That's why I'm sitting here.
Medium.
That's why I'm sitting here thinking to myself. I know I asked him that the first time he said it because I didn't know what it meant then. He gave me an explanation. I accepted it. I didn't argue it, and now he's giving another explanation to it.
Hold on.
No, I'm giving the same explanation.
What does it mean? What does it mean, sir?
It just means an era where the rules and conditions are most common available. That's it.
How were the rules of the 2010s common to the 80s? No, I'm asking you. How are the rules of the 2010s?
I'm saying the conditions. So, like in today's era, for example, for the '96 Bulls and the 2025 Thunder, in the 2020s, the offensive when you get an offensive rebound, it's the first 24. That's the dip that changed the value of a nigga like 90 of a team like 96 that have Dennis Rodman. One of his best attributes is offensive rebounding. So that's why I said neutral era. In an era where both teams the rules not just advantageous to one. Because in ChatGPT, it gives you the typically gives you the advantage. I know, and it's also different than the 2020s, slightly. So what I'm simply saying is slightly. What I'm simply saying
2010 to 2020 is almost identical.
But that makes sense though, right?
Slightly. Yeah.
No. The problem. Hold on. The problem is this.
No. They're arguing because I'm not doing it their way.
I'm not arguing with you.
You literally arguing because I'm not
arguing with you. You got to hear what I'm saying. Any team that played in the NBA when there was illegal defense, there is no equalizer for you. You played.
I didn't try to equalize nothing.
I'm not saying. I don't care what you did. I'm saying that there's no way to normalize teams that played in the era with illegal defense. They played in an era that was advantageous to one-on-one players, and defenses were severely handcuffed. To tell me now that you can throw a team that has been great for years in that era, and now you throw them into an era where everybody is now all of a sudden unlocked, and you can deploy any defense you want, and then they can just adjust, and they can operate the same as normal, and all of a sudden, because we saw what the NBA looked like when they brought back the zones. Nobody adjusted because nobody had the shooting. This is one of the biggest problems that these teams will have, the 96 Bulls and the Celtics. None of these teams had elite shooting, right? Especially the 86 Celtics. They shot 30% from the three as a team, and they only had one competent three-point shooter, and Danny Ainge was a slightly above average three-point shooter. They would not have the shooting to survive. Especially if you're going against a high-powered team like the 2013 Heat. This is not an average team. This is a high-powered team. You're going to get dusted. There's no way to normalize their flaws unless you put everybody in the gym for 4 years and give them a three-point shot and add to their game. You can't do that.
But that's the thing. There's only two versions. Hold on, wait. But there's only two versions of basketball because we're not going back. Oh, wait, we're not going back to how they played in the 70s and the 60s because there was no three-point line. So we're not talking about that style of basketball. What we're talking about when we're saying the rules changes, because there's no difference in the rule changes between the 2000s, the 2010s, and 2020s. It's really the same basketball. There's really no rule changes. The only difference is certain things like foul calling and how you call certain fouls depending on what players do. Like you said with James Harden, the up and under stuff, the rip through, the leg kick out stuff. Those are the type of things that change.
No,
but
Johnny,
when we're talking about
the rule I brought up, the 14-second on offensive possession, that's a legit condition. That's
okay. I get you. That was like, but that was almost 10. But that was almost like 10 years ago.
It literally helped speed up the game.
And no, it did speed up the game, but it doesn't matter because the 80s is one of the fastest paced eras in NBA history as well. They still play faster in the 80s than they play today, even with that.
But
that's what I'm saying. But we're not talking about pace. What y'all are talking about is style, and what like Lamont is trying to say is what can defenses do and can't do. And in reality, there's only two styles. There's the pre-zone defense NBA and the zone defense NBA. That's it. When you're talking about playing the way they played in the 80s, it's going to be worse, or the 90s for these 90s teams, because now they have to play defense one-on-one versus these guys who they've never seen ball like this. They've never seen guys who can go left to right and left and can do all kind of moves, shoot, step back, and threes. Like, they've never seen that. They're never going to be able to play one-on-one defense. And then if you decide to just double team because you're going to send a strong side double team, that's easy work. You're going to get cooked all day long. So the only way those teams can even be effective defensively is if they're able to play the 2000s defense, which is zone. So but then now they're even in a more bind because now all that does is help the 2000s defensive teams, because now those teams are not hampered defensively, and I don't have to guard the bumps who can't shoot, like a Robert Parrish, like a Kevin McHale, like a Dennis Johnson. I don't have to guard these dudes. They can't shoot outside of 20 feet. I'm going to play inside the paint. It's going to be like 2000s basketball when you had a bunch of teams with guys who couldn't shoot, and it was hard to score. So they're going to be hard to stop, and it's going to be hard for you to score. That doesn't sound like winning basketball.
That's not true. That is definitely not true. That's not true at all.
We literally saw it happen in the 2000s. We literally saw it
for instance.
No, and that's
hold on.
Hold on, let Brandon go. Go ahead, Brandon. I want to hear this.
Like, we have seen the NBA adjust all the time to when they play in the Olympics. Like, these players can adjust in a short period of time. We all play high school basketball, AAU. It's a different style of play. These players can't just because you're running like offense in like high school where you're doing certain things, but when you get to the AAU and you doing a lot more different things, like, these players can adjust. So don't sit here and say like they can't do what they can do because of what their
shoot, Brandon?
Of that team was playing.
Can they shoot, Brandon?
They could always shoot. They could always shoot. They could always shoot.
Brandon,
there's no instance where NBA players cannot shoot. They can always shoot.
Jordan went to the Olympics and couldn't shoot.
As well as guys
Jordan couldn't shoot. Jordan went to the Olympics and he couldn't shoot.
Of course they could shoot. They could make shots.
Jordan saw zones against Puerto Rico and shot like 5 or 16. Couldn't shoot.
No, he didn't. He was 2-4.
Jordan can't shoot. I mean, come on, y'all. We know these NBA players could shoot.
Bro, why couldn't you make shots in the Olympics?
Yeah, today they can shoot. Not back in the 80s, in the 90s.
Jordan made a million shots.
Jordan could make wait, Brandon, you're right. We saw Jordan make 6 3-pointers in a half in the NBA Finals. That is for sure. We seen that shit. We seen that shit.
We know Jordan can make shots. We know Jordan can make shots. Come on now. Of all the players, we cannot say Jordan can't shoot.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
No, you cannot.
Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes, we can. That's what we watching. Remember, we're gonna be watching it tonight. See, I still want Brandon and Lamont to show up on one of these GJK lobbies where we're watching these 90s games, and we're gonna watch Jordan play tonight, and we're gonna see this mid range, this incredible jump shot that Jordan had all throughout the 90s. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait.
Where you niggas be at when we be having the watch lobbies? I be wanting to see you, B. Lee.
Just when did Brandon become a Zesty Jeffrey?
See, look, that's not my fault. See, Brandon, that's not my fault, Brandon. I didn't say that, Brandon. See, I didn't say that, Brandon. See, look, I be trying to save you, brother. Y'all ain't gonna be talking about my partner like this. I'm kick all y'all off. Y'all gonna stop talking about my partner like this.
Hold up, David. What is a Zesty Jeffrey? Let me know.
Somebody that believes Michael Jordan could shoot?
Exactly.
So
betrayal only comes from those close to you.
Somebody is Zesty Jeffy or somebody who believe OKC will beat the Bulls 96.
Because they won.
Hey, look, here go, look, John defending. Hey, John, what the Bulls record gonna be this year, John? What the Bulls record gonna be this year, John? What the Bulls record gonna be this year, John? Are they gonna? No, they will not. No, they will not, John.
What was the Bulls record?
No, they will not, John.
That's all that matters.
No, they won't, John. Huh?
I know the Bulls record in 96.
What record was the Bulls record in 96?
It's not good. They would suck in the modern
Yes,
era.
John lives in the past, guys. He lives in the past.
Era, they would
He switched between 85 and
You can write
96.
that through 2K, bro. You'd be surprised. You can do that.
2Ks are full of bullshit. They'll have the team.
It's just a simulation, bro. It's a simulation, bro. Relax.
Hold on, wait. But you did have the Heat win, right? H30, the Heat did beat the Celtics, right?
No. The Celtics won 6 out of 10 simulation.
You lying, Sturdy? Why you be lying all the time, Sturdy? I don't like you today, Sturdy.
I'm gonna try to send it to you. I'm downloading the shit right now.
No,
you could do that,
So
bro.
basically, you saying that the Heat were 4 times out of 10.
Sturdy, we need to talk about that. We need to do some private chats where we do that on Thing for Real. We watch simulation games for real. That'd be fun. We should do that. That'd actually be fun.
Bullshit.
Yeah, man, y'all gotta ease up, bro. Like you saying my imagination is more valid than a simulation, bro. It's a hypothetical, bro. Have fun, bro. That's it. But you don't have the averages, right? You need to take the points. Then do you know what game had the best game? I ain't doing that.
If any game of Danny Ainge averaging 20 points and scoring 20 points, that's a preposterous simulation,
I know for a
and it's
fact
not
he didn't do
acceptable. Exactly.
He did that versus Jordan. He did that
Exactly.
versus Jordan.
Jordan. He ain't doing it versus LeBron, the GOAT. He ain't doing it versus the GOAT. That's for sure.
Okay.
I don't get it though. It's like all of a sudden we've gone from the 1900s is the worst. Like, can't nothing in the 1900s be better than today? And then all of a sudden, two teams are better than the 1900 teams are all of a sudden better than today's teams. That makes no sense.
The Heat won. No, the Heat won. David, the Heat won. It's only one team, the Bulls. That's why GOAT James Kingdom exists, because somehow Michael Jordan's nostalgia can still permeate here in GOAT James Kingdom. He gonna get past the 2025. What's it called? Thunder. Now let me ask you this: if it was the 2003 Spurs or if it was the 2014 Spurs, is it still the Chicago Bulls?
No, I give the 14 Spurs.
Wow. So wait a minute, the 14 Spurs can beat the 96 Bulls, but wait a minute, you got
underrated.
Oh, that is preposterous. Brandon, you hear this, Brandon?
I mean,
was on the 14
the Bulls will beat them.
The Bulls are beating them for sure. Why is that a conversation, y'all? Come on, y'all.
No, because the way the Spurs play and when the Heat play are different styles.
The Spurs, I don't see the Spurs beating the Bulls. I don't think the Spurs could beat the Bulls.
They don't play the same. They move the ball way more, and they emphasize, and they have more consistent frequency.
But hold up. But the Bulls move the ball too, though. The Bulls move the ball too.
Not as much as Spurs. I encourage people to really go back and rewatch that 2014 Spurs team.
They're not beating that. They're not beating that Bulls. What's the Bulls team?
Y'all should start doing that too, Ajani, during these off seasons, man. Start watching other all-time great teams too, man. Ain't just LeBron and Jordan, man.
Wait, what Bulls team y'all talking about? Y'all talking about 1996?
2014.
We do watch. Your shit is boring, man. We
2014
96 versus 2014.
I don't know. I'm a student of the game. I like basketball. Like sometimes
we watch, bro. We watch. This shit is just boring.
Yeah, you can watch. You can watch and not spread hate propaganda. Like, just take it for what it is.
Why is it hate? What's hate? What's hate?
If I say, if I'm watching a game, right, and I'm not hearing commentary, people saying, "Oh, this is trash basketball," that's negative. What you want me to say? That's positive? Like,
it is trash.
Take it for what it is.
Okay.
Each era got their own, got their own identity. Just take it.
Hold on. You feel that way? You feel that way watching 50s basketball?
Ain't that many games in 50 basketball. I'm be honest.
But I'm saying, whatever footage you see, do you consider it a great brand of basketball with all the knowledge and all the film you've watched in your life?
No, it's the beginning stage of the basketball.
Exactly. It's the same. Exactly. And the 1900s was the 1900s a part of basketball. I mean, listen, the Civil War was.
Do you still think Jerry West better than Penny? Do you still think Jerry West is more skilled than Penny?
More skilled than Penny?
He was skilled though. Jerry West was skilled.
He was skilled. I mean, okay,
Bro,
Penny
that
could dribble.
motherfucker was
Penny
not
could
on any
dribble.
level, man. It's not close.
Hey,
Penny
Johnny,
more
that's for you,
skilled,
bro.
though.
Why you? Hey,
Yeah,
you're
Johnny's still saying
contemplating.
Jerry West
You're
is more
thinking
skilled than
about
Penny,
it.
but you're talking about the '90s can't dribble basketball. Come
No,
on,
because you
now.
go to Penny Hardaway. You're talking about Penny Hardaway. Another
That
1900s
plays
bomb.
achievements.
There ain't gonna be no killing Penny.
No, we're not talking about. We're talking about skill level. Penny can definitely dribble better than Jerry West, but Jerry West is skilled. Jerry West can shoot better than him.
He can.
Like
He can.
Jerry West, I think Jerry West was smarter than him. Jerry West is a better passer than him. Like I mean,
What's
it's
stats you got to back that up? Hey, John.
So you're saying that a
Jerry
60
West
player is
averaged over
better
6
than
assists
Penny
per game.
Hardaway, and then you're talking about how the Celtics
No,
and the Bulls
it depends.
are not
Listen,
skilled enough.
Oh
Do
wait,
you
there's
hear what you're saying?
There's some players that Michael Jordan's more
you
skilled
see
than.
it.
Jordan's more skilled than Lou Dort.
Bro, he more
No.
skilled than
The point
players.
is, Johnny. The point of B-League statement is like there's just some players that the game is ahead of their time. It's like just because I play in the era don't mean I'm just restricted to my skills. I
got y'all on that. Nobody said here and said Jordan couldn't play well, Scotty couldn't play well, Pippen
Y'all
couldn't
said
play
Jordan
well.
couldn't shoot.
Yeah, Jordan couldn't shoot.
Yes,
He still wasn't. It wasn't gonna change. That's not changing.
Jordan can't shoot in his own era. How the hell you gonna shoot the new era?
Jordan shot 28% from the 3-point line in 1998 when they pushed it back. What you think he's gonna shoot in 2025 with 3-point line? He's gonna shoot 28%.
Didn't he shoot good in mid-range?
Yes, and in mid-range, yes, he's gonna have it. That's what I told you. He's gonna shoot 49% from mid-range, or 45% from mid-range.
How did SGA shoot in the playoffs? From three.
SGA shot 50%.
No, he
SGA shot
From
50%.
three in the playoffs.
24%.
What?
I'm not talking about Jordan's 3-point shooting in the playoffs. I don't know what Jordan shot in the playoffs in 3-point. It's probably worse
No, I'm
than
asking for
28%.
SGA. Wait, no, I'm trying to prove a point. Like, so SGA, a guy who's having inconsistent and was struggling from three for totality of the playoffs, was somehow productive. What was he shooting from? The mid range, right?
He was averaging 30. What the fuck?
Shit.
Hold on, wait. Wait. SGA shot 28% from the 3-point land in the playoffs. Okay, you got that. But in the regular season, he shot 37% in the play because he's playing against better defenders.
That's the '96 will be better defenders.
Wait. 24%. What he's trying to say is that SGA got most of his points off the mid range and going to the paint. That's what MJ did.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro.
No, the difference is that SGA shoots off the dribble in the mid range. Jordan is posting up. He's not going to be able to post up.
Jordan can shoot off the dribble. That's what.
No,
Jordan
it's not the same
Jordan
thing.
can shoot off the dribble? You better watch some 96 games.
Not like that. No. Not like that. No. Like that. No.
Come on.
No. We can put the film up. Don't let me get the film.
Hold up. We didn't see a whole game for 96. Put the poll up. Put the option up.
SGA did shoot from the post too. He was in the post too.
Bro, we can pull up Jordan's. Y'all
barely. He's not a post.
Oh, you can pull up. You can actually pull up how many times.
He was in the post.
You can pull up how many times.
Barely.
You can pull that up. It's tracking.
Y'all gotta stop this, man. Y'all gotta stop this with Jordan.
Jordan is not as skilled as a pull-up shooter as SGA.
Jordan is not this great jump shot shooter. Stop
They
it.
call him Air Jordan
He's not,
for
bro.
his jump shot. They call him Air Jordan because he jumps from his dunk spots.
Say words you ain't did.
SGA, he had a bad shooting series in the finals, but he shot 35% in the playoffs.
So I gotta stop this Michael Jordan nonsense, man. This man shot in 1997. He shot 43% from mid range, something like that. The man doesn't shoot that great.
Wait, Zesty, I got y'all know they didn't track Jordan's mid range shots in 1991, 1992, and 1993. So I didn't know that.
They do got it. They do got.
No, we talking about 96.
They actually don't have the full. They don't have the.
They do have the numbers. I found the numbers for 91, 92, and 93.
What's the numbers then, bro?
Hold on, wait. First, no. Don't read off those numbers because they're gonna get upset. First off,
please.
This is the reason why we're doing the GOAT James Kingdom watch lobby and watching Jordan plays, because we are taking the 90 games, the 91 games, and the 92 games and watching them. We are 4 full games in Michael Jordan's mid-range, and he's shooting under 40% in those 4 games. Even if we want to add the extra game that we add where Jordan went 17 of 22 from the field versus the Warriors, and we didn't get the full game of that when he shot 3 or 4, Jordan's only shooting 42% from mid-range. That is not elite, ladies and gentlemen, and that's in an era where he's supposed to be prime Jordan. And we're going to watch another game tonight. We're going to watch another game tonight, We're going to watch another game tonight. We're going to watch another game on Wednesday. We're probably going to watch another one tomorrow night. We're going to watch Michael Jordan's supposed mid-range elite shot. That's not going to help them get past a team who can hit 23-pointers in the game.
Oh, okay, Johnny, you're saying that Michael Jordan shoots under 40% in the mid-range, so he's not a good shooter? He can't shoot? Is that what you're saying?
That's what they say.
Okay, so
that's what they say.
So is for Johnny, is Michael Jordan a good shooter?
No, he's not.
Is LeBron James a good shooter?
Yes.
Okay. Wait.
Who shoots better from three-point land? Brandon, who shoots better from the three-point land? The GOAT or MJ?
LeBron for sure.
Who shoots better from the mid-range? LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron.
Jordan Jordan's a better mid-range shooter.
I don't think Jordan shot over 38% from mid-range for his entire career.
What? You don't think
LeBron has a 20-year sample
No, I
size.
don't.
We're going off of 4 years from Jordan, bro. Come on now.
Lamont, do you have numbers on Jordan's mid-range?
Yes, and they were horrible. Go ahead, Lamont. Give them the numbers since they won them, Lamont. Give it to them, Lamont. Give them the numbers, Lamont. Give them the numbers.
The problem is that the Jordan's career, the only time he shot elite in the mid-range is his 96, 97, and 98. Outside of that, his mid-range numbers were below league average. Here, I'll pull it up.
Please
pull it up.
Pull
it up. Matter of fact, no, listen. Matter of fact, if y'all would have joined the TikTok takeover, right, where Lamont and I go on the TikTok takeover, if y'all would have joined that, y'all would have known this information already. Y'all don't know this information because y'all don't be out here with us doing real information, getting real. Lamont already broke this down. They have the numbers from 91, 92, and 93, and Jordan was below average from what they considered mid-range across the board. And we're gonna tell you the numbers now, and this is why we do this here in GOAT James Kingdom, because we don't make shit up, we look it up. So y'all can get mad all y'all want to, but Lamont's gonna give y'all the numbers. These are actual numbers from full games in the era. We don't lie.
Hey, Johnny. Just quick question. I'm not gonna stop anything. Just quick question. Is it possible for you guys to make you guys make numerous
Here it is right here.
especially for stats for LeBron? Is it possible to make an infographic of Jordan mid-range shooting?
Yeah, I just logged in.
Yeah, I've done that before. LeBron James shoots 38%. No, LeBron James's career from mid-range is 38%. That's what he shoots for his career. That's what LeBron shoots. The NBA average. No, yeah, again, that's what we're doing now. Jordan's career average for the 4 years recorded is 44%, but that's only 97, 98, 02, and 03. We don't have his other 11 years when he was taking 25 shots per game. So we already know Jordan has multiple seasons shooting under 20% from three-point land, and there's no way you shoot under 20% from the three-point land, but all of a sudden you're shooting 50% from mid-range. So we already did this stuff. We're evaluating Jordan's jump shots now. We are watching it. You're already a member, Sturdy. You're more than welcome. We're going to be live at 8 p.m. It's going to be a private member stream right here on StreamYard. You can watch it with us and watch this Michael Jordan. We're going to watch the Denver Nugget game in 1990. But go ahead, Lamont, and read those numbers.
So so the numbers I got right here, it says for 80, 88, and 89, 90. So for 88, 89, and 89, 90, these numbers are approximate because I guess it didn't have all the game data. So that's why I said to Johnny, we're only going to focus on the years where I guess they said they had all of the game data from 90, 91, 91, 92, and 92, 93. And it separates into 10 to 16 feet, and then 16 feet to the three-point line. And so in 1990, 91, 10 to 16 feet, Jordan shot 38% from 38% from 10 to 16 feet, and 39% from 16 feet to the three-point line. And we go 91, 92, so it went down a little bit in 91, 92, 36%, 10 to 16 feet from the field goal, and then from 16 feet to the three-point line, 38%. 92, 93, things got a little bit better, but he was still below league average, 39%, 10 to 16 feet, and then it went down a little bit. It was, and 38%, 16 feet to the three-point line. And his numbers were only above league average in 95, 96, In 95, 96, 96, 97, and 97, 98, all 3 of those years he shot above 40% from 10 to 16 feet. His highest was 45%, and then 16 feet to the three-point line from 95 to 98. His highest from that range was 39%, and that was in 95, 96. So again, I mean, just based on the numbers, at least that we have, the approximate numbers aren't good for him either in 88, 89, and 89, 90. But for the years that they calculated, in both 10 to 16 feet and 16 feet to the three-point line, he was below 40% in both of those ranges.
I did not
And
know
it says
that.
right here, and it says Jordan's mid-range volume made up roughly 55 to 60% of his total field goals. And so basically it's saying that like these numbers aren't due to the volume because he had plenty of volume. So when we look at the volume, these numbers are who Jordan is. And we can't blame volume and say, oh, it's just volume. He's not taking that many shots. He took a large amount of these shots, but he missed a lot of them as well. He made up for it by free throws and transition points. And that's where he really got to his totals.
I got a question for you, Lamont. I'll go, bro. Sorry.
Before you do that, so just to let y'all know, yes, we are doing this, and there's no free membership in GOAT James Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, it only costs $4.99 to support what Brandon and I do here at GOAT James Kingdom. You become a member of GOAT James Kingdom, that makes you a Knights of GJK. You'll have access to the private lobby where we'll be able to watch basketball games like we do all the time here. We're going to be doing more basketball games throughout the year, especially when the season starts. We're going to be watching 2025 basketball because, trust me, this 1900 basketball is horrible to watch. Again, it was great for its era, just like Jerry West was great for his era, but we are in a new era of basketball, and we'll watch real basketball. So if you want to become a member of GOAT James Kingdom, all you got to do is go to our channel, hit that join tab, and then from there, it'll give you all the different perks, and you just got to become a member for the Knights of GJK to have access to the type of stuff that we're doing. And like we said, and like Lamont said, Jordan's mid-range shooting was below average, and in the games we have here, including this Utah Jazz game, you can put all these numbers together, and Jordan shooting around 41%, 42%, which is average, or just above average.
In 88, 89, like so, and obviously this is approximate, but when I look at the method that they used, they were saying he was really bad in 88, 89, especially 16 feet to the three-point line, 30%, and then 31% 89. And then, yeah, so I mean, like.
So it gets worse the more you go back to the 80s, basically, which we all knew because the nigga's name is Air Jordan.
Yeah, the farther you go back,
Exactly. Like we told y'all, his name is Air Jordan, not Michael. I mean, not jump shot Jordan.
They call him Air Jordan not for his jump shot. They call him Air Jordan because he jumps from his dunk spots.
Well, 96 Jordan, he was calling him mid-range Jordan.
Can I?
Yeah,
I
one
got
year.
A question.
I do gotta ask a question.
Yeah, let Kurt ask the question right quick. Go ahead, Kurt. Ask that question right quick. Go ahead.
Okay, so like I said, stats don't lie, numbers don't lie, and I didn't know that shit. But I will say this though: why is there like multiple NBA players? I know y'all don't care about opinions, but there is multiple players that study MJ's mid-range, post-game, fadeaway. Like, why do players study this and say that he's one of the best mid-range shooters of all time, and you guys aren't saying that he is? That's
because you're talking about because you're talking about the Jordan that shot 44% by the record books, 97, 98, the old Jordan.
Yeah.
We're talking about the prime Jordan, the Jordan that got his name the first 9 years. We're talking about that Jordan.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious because
that's what we're saying about LeBron. Like,
so they're going to watch their favorite player.
If you're going to use a player's last few years to identify who they are, that means LeBron James is an all-time elite three-point shooter. He shot better than Steph Curry last year, but we don't use that 1 year to define his whole career. So if you go off Jordan's whole career, you can't just use those last three, the 96, 97, and 98 to say he's elite in the mid-range. If you use his whole career, he's average to below average in the mid-range.
They do that the opposite way for LeBron because they'll try to say LeBron can't shoot mid-range or 3 points based off of what he did in his first stint in Cleveland. So it's like y'all do the exact opposite for Jordan. Y'all like to take them 4 years and pedestalize it and make it seem like this nigga was doing that his whole career when that wasn't the case. LeBron fans don't do that.
Now supposedly, I'm Mr. Go ahead, Brandon. We'll let Sturdy. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I
That's not
wanted
it.
to
Like,
speak. Like shit. Like
people
this
actually
shit is.
grew up watching Jordan, and they in their mind, Jordan made almost every shot. So that's why they idolize Jordan and think he didn't miss. That's all. They're not looking at stats at all.
Highlight culture. Yep, exactly, Billy.
Go ahead, Sturdy, and then we'll let Juan Boy in. Go ahead, Sturdy.
Yeah, that just a byproduct of the accessibility of that time. And at the end of the day, in my opinion, it just depends on how you describe that player. So in this case, I think that's the problem. There's so many absolutes going on, and be honest with you, there's more similarities between Jordan and LeBron than are differences. And to me, that's more so a testament to his work ethic. He didn't come in as a shooter, but the fact that towards later years of his prime, he became a better shooter, that's a testament to his work ethic, similar to LeBron. And I think to me, that's the unfortunate thing with the GOAT debate. There's a lot of division instead of just understanding and appreciating shit for what it is.
I mean, again, the reason we're doing this, and I'm gonna let Juan Boy in right after this, is because they told us Jordan was shooting 50% from mid range for his career, and doing that prior to the they think that the old Jordan is the worst mid range Jordan. They think Jordan was shooting, again, Jordan is not that good of a mid-range shooter. Guys like Kevin Durant, Dirk Nowitzki don't even shoot that good for their careers in mid-range. So Jordan's definitely not as good as those guys. And even we got count guys like Ray Allen, who was elite from mid-range as well. They're nowhere near that. Guys like DeRozan, guys like Stephen Curry, they're nowhere near as good. These guys shoot around 46, 47%, bro. To shoot 48, 49, 50% from mid-range is super elite. People don't understand that. And Jordan didn't shoot nowhere near that. And if he shot anywhere near LeBron, that means he can't shoot, because nobody wants to agree with Brandon and I that LeBron can shoot. The only people who think LeBron can shoot is GOAT James Kingdom. So don't come here telling me Jordan got the same mid-range as LeBron got and he can shoot and LeBron can't. That's the facts. But go ahead, Juan Boy, and explain all this bad mid-range Jordan even had in his late years, because Juan Boy will tell you about the late years.
Man, listen, man. We gotta get away from this fucking boring ass mid-range conversation. Because this is not like I told you before. Like, we going to watch highlights. We going to watch dudes with handles. We going to watch dudes shooting threes. We going to dunk highlights. Nobody is going to watch mid-range shooting highlights. That shit is probably the most boring shit out of the whole NBA conversation that we having. Also, when you talk about 1996, you want the proof. The proof is in the numbers. The last 3 games of the 96 finals, he shot 6 for 19, 11 for 22, and 5 for 19. Combined in 3 games, that's 26. That's 22 for 60. You go to the 97 Eastern Conference Finals. The nigga went 0 for 11 and a half and 2 for 22 and 3 quarters. And shot 11, finished 9 for 35 and went and shot 11 for 31 in the next game. And this is predicated on his perimeter game, because he didn't have the skill and the athleticism to blow by players as he did in his first three-peat. Y'all keep arguing with these. Y'all want to know numbers? Go to the film. This shit is bullshit. We got to get away from this conversation. And it's always you Jordan fans hawking on this boring-ass mid-range shit.
But this is why, though. But this is why. Look, Timo, whatever your name, Old Tamo says here, some great shooters of this era don't have scoring titles. False. SGA got a scoring title. Kevin Durant got 4 scoring titles. Stephen Curry got 2 scoring titles. What's it called? James Harden has a scoring title. Bro, stop. Let's stop. Bradley Beal can shoot the basketball. Y'all just again. Wilt Chamberlain has 7. Wilt Chamberlain has 7 scoring titles. You gonna sit there and tell us Wilt Chamberlain is a great shooter? Like, stop it, guys. Like, we just gotta leave it as is. Jordan is still a great scorer without having an elite mid-range shot.
No, but I think well, that's one of the issues too. Is like, it's an absolute. Like, the mid-range shot is not trash, it's not good, just a shot. And to quote LeBron, it's a shot that helps keep the defense honest, especially if you're a guy that are elite against the bucket, like a Jordan, LeBron. It's a great counter. So like I tried to imply earlier, really just saw a dude lead league in scoring and still was highly productive in the playoffs, despite shooting 28% from 3 in the playoffs.
Bad shot.
But that's what we say, Sturdy. But Sturdy, but that's what we say, Sturdy. That's what we say. No, we say. But Sturdy. But that's what we say, Sturdy. When you're an elite guy, when you're an elite guy at getting to the rim and playing above the rim, you don't have to be an elite shooter. Just being an average shooter makes you even an elite. That's the whole point. Because at the end of the day, majority of players are hitting 4 out of 10 mid-range shots. So it's not like you're dealing with anybody who's killing you outside of it. There's not too many guys who can hit 5 out of 10. So
yeah, that's why
when you got Jordan. That's why when you had Jordan in the 80s who can get at the rim and score about 70% at the rim like a LeBron James can and stuff like that. He's not shooting 50% at mid range. Just like LeBron James shoot above 70% at the rim his whole entire career. That's why you never see LeBron James shoot anywhere above 40-something% at mid-range, because that's enough. He doesn't need to be super elite at mid-range and three-pointers to still dominate at the rim. Like you don't find too many players that can do that. And the players you find that can do that, that's elite at the rim and as far as shooting, is Luka and Kevin Durant. You got to go to the 2010s and 20 players. You're not going to find that any era before that. LeBron was the first, man. He was. That's what I'm saying. In this era. That's what I'm saying. This era. Only this era. Go ahead, David.
Johnny. My fault.
Go ahead, David. Jordan played back then. It wasn't. He didn't have this dominant post game and nothing, especially in the beginning part. He didn't. He was elite at getting to the rim. He had a great layup package, and he dunked on almost everybody. That's what he was great at. That's what he was the best at. Other than that, he was average at everything else in basketball. I don't care what anybody else says.
And going to the right. He was leading.
Isaiah Thomas,
play. I know when he played.
Isaiah Thomas even talked about in like one of his interviews how they. I just want to get this off real quick.
No, I was going to say, hold on. John, it's your fault, John. It's your fault, John. You challenged Brandon to take his Gary, Indiana pride today, and he took it all the way with the Chicago Bulls today. He took all his pride for the Bulls today in Gary, Indiana.
The Bulls are one of the greatest seasons of all time.
See, there you go. Shout out to Gary, Indiana, man. Shout out to Gary, Indiana.
It's hard to hate on the 96 Bulls or call Jordan average. Jordan was above everybody when he played.
Hey,
he was above average at getting to the rim, layup package, and drawing fouls. He wasn't great at defense one-on-one. He wasn't great penetrating the ball with both hands. He couldn't fucking drive.
Jordan was greater than everybody when he played. So
he was. Go ahead, New World. Get that take in, New World.
He was better at scoring than everybody else, but he wasn't better at the whole game of basketball.
I was going to say, Isaiah Thomas talked about it in an interview that he had done. That they had changed some of the rules in the 80s because they were trying to market the dunk. They knew Jordan, he had the athleticism. They're marketing the shoes. They're doing all this stuff. Like, they wanted to see Jordan dunking. And that's also why they implemented the flagrant foul, because Detroit was knocking him out the air when this nigga was trying to dunk, because they didn't want to see that happening against them. So, they wanted to see Jordan dunk, so they let the nigga dunk.
Bro, you lying like shit, bro.
Air, though.
Lying like shit. Like, why you lying?
I'm lying. Isaiah Thomas just said that. You gonna tell me bet 500? Bet 500 right now. Bet 500 right now. Bet 500 right now.
Say what you said one more time, bro. Say what you said.
What I said was a lie.
They changed the rules for Jordan.
I said Isaiah Thomas. I said in an interview
to stop the fights.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas
increase the fines and increase the punishment. That's why the flavor 2 was more punishable. And because let's be honest, because the Detroit Pistons was the face of a dirty team, that's when they implemented right after they titled.
And they were only that because of the Bulls crying and complaining to the media. The only team that had the largest media attention at that time was the Bulls, and Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan going to them and telling them how dirty the Pistons are because Jordan couldn't go left versus them.
It was majority of the stars.
It wasn't the dirty
articles
team.
on that too. There's majority of stars around the league complaining about the Pistons.
I don't know nobody complaining about them. I never heard nobody complain about the Pistons but the Bulls.
Oh, okay. So Charles Barkley, you tell me I can't. Charles Barkley, Karl Malone.
So teams didn't complain about the
Ronnie Cycli.
Karl Malone, who actually.
Wait, are you talking about the '90s players? Oh yeah, of course the '90s players, the crybabies.
No, all those players I said played in the '80s. What are you talking about? Karl Malone.
They were cry and they didn't win in the '80s, and they were crybabies. Dr. J ain't complain. Bernard King ain't complain. Bird ain't complain. Magic Johnson ain't complain.
Bird did complain.
John Sally told you
did complain.
the dirtiest team in the
Bird did
80s was
complain?
the Celtics. The most dirtiest team in the 80s was the Celtics by far.
I agree on that.
So they didn't never complain. That's how basketball was played. You toughen up
Bird
and
did
shut up.
complain. You can find articles of him literally complaining and saying how much Bill Embiid is this dirty ass player trying to get guys injured. Like
He can't say that after the 1984 finals. How can he say that after the 84 finals? When they basically when they
No,
basically
I agree.
when
No,
basically
no,
Kurt
I'm just
Rambis
giving you
got clothesline coming out the sky.
No, I agree. And if anybody watch the Bad Boys doc, the Isaiah said we got that style of play and idea of philosophy from them.
That's how the all NBA was back then. You go into the paint, you get fouled, man. That's how it was.
The Pistons was wild as shit though, y'all. Come on, y'all.
No, they were not. We went wild shit. They keep telling. Okay,
Because
can y'all show us? Can y'all show us where this game is at? Where we see this physicality from the? Because I haven't seen it from the Detroit Pistons yet. I've been watching several games. I haven't watched not one yet.
If you watch that series, I believe it was the what was it, 88? It was the series they finally beat the Pistons.
Play it, Johnny.
Beat Celtics.
Play it.
What game? What against the Celtics?
What was it? I think it was finally gone. Was it 88? They finally beat them.
Hey Johnny, get the game.
Yes.
Play it.
No, 87.
They beat him in 88.
87.
No, they beat him in 88. No, they beat him in 88. They lost in 87. That's when Berg.
You will not see it. You will not see it.
No,
One
I'm
hard foul.
referring.
It's not a physical.
That's when Berg got.
No one's trying to.
Now, we'll go to 87. We'll go to 88 versus the Pistons.
I'm saying
it's
guys like Rick Mahorn, Bill Beer.
No, we want to see the physicality.
There were only
no, we want to see the physicality
on the Pistons, bro. It was Bill Laimbeer.
When you got 1 to 2 hard fouls in a game, that's physicality.
And that was
they had
Bill Laimbeer and Rick
The only reason that the Pistons had the reputation that they had is because they played in Detroit, which was the murder capital in the 80s. That's why. The black players were being called thugs. There's a lot of racist white people in the media. They were talking shit about these players because they were beating up Michael Jordan. When I say beating up, I have air quotes in that word because they weren't really touching him up like that. They might have fouled him hard a couple times, but they weren't touching him up every time he came up the floor. It was just good defense. The nigga couldn't go left, and they got a bad reputation off of that.
Hey Johnny, just play the game, hey Johnny. Play the game.
I'm trying to find one without commercials. That's it. That's all. I'm just once I find one without commercials, I'm about to bring it up right now.
Every time we play a game, what we don't see is physicality. It's all
these Jordan fans, bro. They fucking crybabies,
Ain't no
nigga.
one making an absolute and saying that they came up and down the floor and get hard fouls. What we are saying that people was complaining about
this is what
players on the Pistons.
Look.
That's a fact.
Play it.
Look, this is that. This is playing it right. This is y'all can see
That's
it.
the problem, bro. Niggas talks an absolute.
That's
bro.
cherry picking though, because they were saying that about every player on every team that played dirty, not just the Pistons. Just pointing out the Pistons is dumb.
We have to call it out this way because that's one of the staunch talking points of the 80s and 90s. They lead with the physicality. They lead that it was tougher.
Who led with the physicality in this?
I'm just talking generally. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about.
Look, this is what they call physicality. Little fuss and fights right here. This is game 7. Look, this is what they call physicality right here. Look, that one time things happen. Look.
Yeah, that one time thing happened. Now the whole game is physical.
Again, and it's with Boston because Boston's physical too. No, but nobody complained. They didn't cry. They didn't say, "Oh, Boston's being physical." They didn't say, "Oh, the Celtics being physical."
It's not physical.
We're called bad boys.
These are unhinged. They're unhinged. They're out of control. They don't know how to keep their emotions in check. That's when you get to swinging and flailing and hack. You're unhinged. Just call it what it is. This is not physicality. You're just wild.
Yeah, you're just getting cooked and you start hacking.
Yeah, that's
Here we go. Let's see this physicality.
This is not physical. Look, nothing physical. There's nothing physical going on here.
Look, go to the paint. No physical, nothing. See, look. They jump straight up. Look.
And the thing about this is playoff.
I'm saying,
look, double team. Look, strong. Look at this. Look. Look. They call it travel. Look at this. And if you think they're gonna beat my Miami Heat, this nigga travel going for a free layup. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, come on, man.
Hey, Johnny, man.
Here we go. I know. 2K say my Heat lost. 2K say my Heat lost.
Ain't that GBT?
2K is bullshit.
I can see.
Look at this. Look, where's the physicality? Look, bricking from the outside. All these dudes brick from the outside. They all can't shoot. Trust me, they all can't shoot. All of them.
Hey, John,
Have we
sound
seen
like
anything physical yet? Have we seen a bump? Have we seen a push?
No,
What have we
no
seen?
elbow. No. Look, go to the perimeter. Look at this. He gonna go to the rim. Look, where's the foul?
Nothing.
Where's this? Look,
Nah, he
where?
didn't foul. I don't know why he didn't call it though.
That was no foul.
He did not get
That
fouled.
was no foul.
That was not a foul,
That's a
Sturdy.
modern NBA foul. That's a modern NBA foul right there.
That was not no foul.
Shit. No, foul.
We gonna watch some more. We gonna watch this. We gonna see. Look, here go. Look, a normal screen.
Y'all being
Look, no, but this is regular basketball. That's what y'all understand. You don't have to be physical to play
but, like,
basketball.
hey, Johnny, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is trash. Look at how trash they are. Like, bro, that's
Look at that brick.
Talking about the physicality.
That's a brick. Yes, that's trash. I don't want my center taking no 10-foot contested shot because my perimeter guy can't shoot. Look, they're gonna only go to the post. They can't look. He gonna go straight to the basket. Look, no foul. Look, no foul, no nothing. Then they call a foul there. Look at that weak ass foul.
What?
Look at that weak ass foul, bro.
Yo, why you putting down a product? That's the problem with basketball discourse.
The main
That's not the
problem
problem.
is-
That would Sturdy. This was great for the '80s, Sturdy, but this is not great basketball from what I see today,
No,
man. Do y'all want me to pull up SGA games?
There's no progression in basketball
Look how
to
he's shooting
say
the free
a
throw. Look
product
how he's
is
shooting that
trash.
free throw.
No, there's nothing progressive
Dirty.
coming out of that. Nothing.
Dirty.
No, there is
The
some
reason
progressive.
why-
The appreciation of today's NBA, which is what we need to appreciate
just
today's
appreciate
NBA.
today's game.
Hey, Johnny, let me say
Nah,
this.
we are, but we have to compare it to this era because they keep telling us this is the better era.
And that's
Hold on, we have to
comparison is
accept the
deep for
fact that they
George.
said that this era was
Comparison is deep
physical.
for George, bro.
Remember, hey Johnny, why did they always get mad when we actually watch?
Look,
Johnny was
where's the
talking about
physical?
the
Where's the
way
hand
you-
checking?
No one said
Where's the hand
physicality.
checking?
It's
Look,
Johnny,
where's the?
no one said physicality.
Look, straight to the paint. Look at this. Oh my God. He just let Robert Parrish dunk on his head. Now you wonder why Robert Parrish has more points than Dwayne Wade? That's why, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Yes. Anything physical.
modern era-
bro.
Look, right to the paint. Look, nobody's elbowing.
By the
Nobody's
whole
doing nothing. Look, jumping straight up. Robert Parrish jumped straight up playing great defense. Look, slow. Look how it's look, brick. Come on, man. I already knew it was a brick, nigga. Like, come on, man, brick. Look. Come on, man. Y'all, come on,
This nigga didn't
man.
even have control of the ball for the. Oh my God, bro!
Brick.
Look at this shit.
I already knew it was gonna be a brick, nigga. The nigga can't shoot. These niggas can't shoot.
Man, this is
Y'all remember? Oh wait, Sturdy. Sturdy. And I know you remember this, Lamar. You remember when George was saying about what you should do in a transition? That you should never pull up in transition if it's a 2-on-1. Well, what did he do here in this transition, Lamar? What did he do in this transition? What did he do? Pull up. Why? Because it was the shot to take.
George. Why you
Because
going
George
man?
is because there's a bunch of chicken Georges out here. There's a bunch of chicken Georges.
That's
If
the
it's not for
problem.
Gold
If ain't
James,
no chicken Georges on the panel, you respond.
no, the problem is the real problem is 30. Your conversations are on private discourse. Nobody hears. Get on YouTube like Lamont and I do and help us fight this battle. We're fighting a battle out here. We're in the real trenches. Come into the trenches with us. Here we go. We're gonna get physical with Larry Bird because he know he can shoot. Let's get physical with him. No, he dribbles. Look, go to the post to Robert Parrish. We're gonna go to Robert Parrish and take a contested 10-footer. This is what we're gonna do. Look at this. No, look. This is why he has more points than Dwayne Wade. Right here. Bang. Look at that.
And that was Bill Lambier he did that on, too.
Look, they're telling him you can't be too physical. Look, go to the post. Look, where's his physicality at? Look, nowhere. Bang.
The whole thing is like
You
the
said
only reason why
Chris Bosh
we
can
get
guard
on
him.
Yes, Chris Bosh can guard him. LeBron's going to be on him. You remember LeBron's R4. LeBron's R4. Remember LeBron's going to be playing R4. LeBron's the 4.
Look up who Kevin McHale was. I seen Chris Bosh struggle with David West.
He's not even going to get the ball there. That's the point. That's what y'all don't understand. He's not even going to get the ball there. First off, let me show you what happened.
Who y'all talking to? Like to pretend like zone.
All right, hold on, wait.
He would have to be.
All right, let me show you. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. All right, stop right here. First off, Sturdy. First off, Sturdy. You see where that guy sitting at the paint is sitting at? He's gonna help defense. So at the end of the day, Bill Lambier is gonna front, and we're gonna have Chris Bosh play basically double team him. He's not gonna be able to get that pass in.
Wait,
that Kevin McHale is. That's why I keep telling y'all the zone defense.
All the time with no ease.
Huh? What? He's not gonna get the ball here. They're gonna have to. Who? No, because they have shooters. Because you got to guard the shooters.
Why can't the 6'10" Larry Bird can't do an entry pass from McHale right there? I don't. What?
Because in reality, he's going to be fronted, so he has to go over the top. And there's going to be a guy in the front and a guy behind him.
Somehow people hit the ball in the post all the time today. And in 2013. Like, what are you talking about? People get the ball in the post all the time.
Guys can shoot in the 2013.
Calling out names, man. You can't just be like saying shit, bro.
Look,
this is
again,
something that you're saying is not true, Ajani.
Yes, it is true.
Watching game, people get the ball in the post.
Who's these people?
NBA players get the ball in the post all the time.
MB scoring again. Who's what players? Name me in 2013. What's the player?
I have never seen a player post up that could not get the ball. All these players in the NBA, you pass the ball.
Shaq is a perfect example of that. Shaq's a perfect example of that.
I seen Luka get the ball in the post. I seen Anthony Davis get the ball in the post.
In the shooting offense, in the shooting era.
Get the ball in the post all the time. Saying that Miguel wouldn't get the ball in the post today is crazy.
But hold on, but what are they doing when they catch it? Are they just going back to the basket?
It doesn't matter. He's saying that it won't happen. It won't happen. It will happen. They will get the ball in the post.
But you can't stop. But you cannot stop and get the ball in the post.
It doesn't matter. He said players are not getting the ball in the post. I see all the ball get the ball in the post a lot of times. I see the White House get the ball in the post. I seen millions of people get the ball in the post.
What matters in today's game is what you do after you catch it in the post.
It doesn't matter. Players are not getting the ball in the post.
If you don't have any face-up game, you're not going to start in the post.
Scoring is different. What you going to do in offense? Get the ball in the post. Players are getting the ball in the post. You can't come up here and say, this would not happen if they played today.
But that's low-level basketball talk.
So saying this ignorant stuff about somebody's not getting the ball in the post is not true. Players are getting the ball in the post.
The guys that have success. The guys that have success are guys that go face up.
No, it's not. It's not factual. You can't compare today's NBA players where everybody in the perimeter can shoot. Go ahead, Brandon. Get your take on. Go ahead, Brandon. Get your take on so I can hurry up and cook you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's not something to say. Players, he won't get the ball because someone's going to be frightening him and someone's going to be behind him so he's not getting the ball today.
Because they don't have, there's no Dennis Johnson on the floor. There's no Robert Parrish on the floor. That doesn't matter. I don't have to guard Dennis Johnson. I don't have to guard Robert Parrish. They can't shoot. It does matter. If you can't shoot, I don't have to guard you. All the players that you talking about got players on their team that can shoot.
Get the ball in the post today.
No, you would not. And it will not be effective. It's not going to happen. He's not going to be able to do this. He's not going to be able to do this. He's not going to be able to do this. They're not going to be able to do this. They're not going to be able to go in the post. They're just not. They don't. And today's NBA doesn't go in the post. We look up the stats. They don't. They don't.
Like I said, players could get the ball in the post. Simple.
Okay, not like Kevin McHale and not like we're watching here. That's not happening.
Ball in the post as well.
No, it's not. No, he's not.
Are he getting it off traditional post entries?
No, he's not. He's not getting the ball because we're not guarding Dennis Johnson. We're not guarding Robert Parrish. So we're gonna punt him and how you gonna get in the part? It's gonna be a turnover. It's gonna be a turnover. That's all it's gonna be. It's gonna be a turnover.
These are not 10-year-old kids. They could get the ball and pass it.
Look at this motherfucker, bro. He tripped holding the ball.
This man just tripped on a double team, man. This man, listen, yes, these guys can't play basketball. Look, these guys know they can't. Look at this. They can not today's players, not like today's. You compare them to today's players. That's the problem. They can't. They can't do what today's players can't do. Today's players not having problems like this. Players like this ain't having problems like this. They can't look. They have to pick up their dribble and fall on the floor. Come on, man. There was no foul there. The man can't dribble.
That's trash.
He flopped
like a
The man can't dribble. I don't want to hear this. These dudes can't dribble. They can't shoot. They're not like today's NBA players at all.
Nope. No, they are not.
Look, right here.
Turnover every time.
Listen, it's as simple as plain as this. Instead of playing on the dotted line, I'm gonna front the man over here, and you're gonna what? Throw the ball versus two defenders? No, you're gonna have to move the ball to the outside. You're gonna throw the ball versus two defenders? That's high school. You don't do that. Who the hell throws two into a double team? Look, that's what you expect him to do? That's not gonna win. That's not winning basketball in today's NBA. Shoot that shit all you want to at 40%, less than 40%. That's just bum basketball. Look, you see how hard it is to get a double team? Look, see how hard it was right there versus a double team, how to get that pass off? Look, running down in transition.
But if you go back to that play, Ajani, it's because the man couldn't shoot.
And no physicality.
You saw the strong side defender just drop into the paint to defend the post pass because the man with the ball couldn't shoot. You can't do that in today's game because the man with the ball usually can shoot. You can't just drop off of him like that to go protect the post entry.
Exactly. That's the point. That's why I said Chalmers would rain threes on their mouth. Look, they call a foul for some reason. Nobody knows. But they're not allowed to be physical. Look.
No.
They call a foul on Rick Mahorn.
That's a lie.
It's all lies. This is Detroit and Boston, the most two physical teams in the NBA in this era. And they're all tic-tac fouls. There's nothing physical.
Yeah, I don't know how many phantom fouls I saw.
There's no hard fouls here.
I don't know.
And this man is averaging 13 points and 7 rebounds. This is what you really say he's gonna cook LeBron James and Bosh? Y'all better stop this, man.
Yes. Yeah, he gonna cook.
Y'all better stop this, man.
And he's playing.
Look, the whole side of the floor is clear.
Against worse defenders.
I don't know what to tell you.
Trash.
He's definitely cooking Bosh. I don't know what to tell you.
Bro, he's not cooking Bosh, bro.
Look,
You out
they
your
can't
damn
even
mind.
the floor.
Why?
Look at this.
Why?
Look what happens when you put ball pressure on them. Look what happens when you put ball pressure on them. Look, they gotta turn their back.
What do you show?
Look.
Post entry.
Look, that's it. Look, that's it. Look, weak offense. This is horrible offense, bro. Look, come on, man. LeBron sending that to the rim. Look, they call offensive foul there. He was too physical on offense. They call offensive foul there.
Negative, aggressive commentary.
I don't know about being negative.
I know a band was out there, Mikhail be like barbecue chicken.
Look at this. Look what they do. Look, same plays. They don't run no actions. It's the same shit. Throw it down low, and if they double team, pass it back out. That's it.
Yeah, they're getting exposed in transition every time. They're going to brick all these fucking shots, and Miami's running the floor.
Look, leave him open, and he makes it. That what do you think he's going to do in today's NBA? Yeah, he made that one.
Who was that? That was
Danny Ainge.
Danny Ainge.
Danny Ainge, yeah.
Look, go back to the post. Look, go back to the post. Look, if don't double team, take a contested shot. Look, this is what y'all. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is not. This. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this.
Back then, it's not good for today.
Look again. Look. This is. You telling me this guy's gonna stop Dwayne Wade or Chalmers, and he can't. Come on, man. He can't stop Adrian Dantley, man.
Adrian Dantley, great. What?
He is great. I know he is. In his era. For his era.
He's great for then. Not great for now.
He's just a great player, bro. Like.
Look at this. Where's the physicality? Let's go.
There are different eras and different stages.
Sturdy, no one's gonna talk like that, bro.
All these perimeter
no one's gonna
shots.
Talk like that. Like we don't care. We don't care, bro. They're trash compared to today's players.
Look again. Look, he got to pick up his dribble. Look.
Nobody to describe how great a nigga is. That's corny as fuck.
We don't care, nigga. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about these players.
Sturdy. That's sturdy. But sturdy. That's why we always sturdy. That's what sturdy.
You over here trying to
sturdy. That's why we always say sturdy. Well, new world, chill. Sturdy. This is why we say stats, accolades, and achievements matter. Because then you don't care about aesthetics. By the stats and accolades and achievements, yeah, Dantley's better than those guys. But that y'all don't like the stats and accolades. Y'all love to tell us your eye test matters. Your opinions matter. Now we give you our opinions and we got problems?
Wait, I didn't say none of that.
That's what y'all understand. Y'all don't want to stick to stats, accolades, and achievements and say stats and accolades and achievements tell somebody's greatness, bro. Jerry West does not look great playing basketball. We gonna take Jerry West film. It doesn't look great. It doesn't. It doesn't.
You just said Jerry West better than Penny.
The Bears you talking.
He is.
You're not better
I just told you we're gonna look at Penny film. It's not great. I just told you we're gonna look at Penny film. It's not great, man. If we gonna look at Penny film, it's not great. You want to go? Y'all go 95 against the Bulls?
Whatever you saying don't make any sense if you're saying Jerry West is better than Penny Hardaway, and then you're talking about these players today are terrible, are trash. That doesn't make any sense.
Again,
makes 0 sense.
Show me where Danny Ainge is a better dribbler, defender, and shooter than Chalmers. Where?
You just said Jerry West is better than Penny Hardaway, and now you're talking about Danny Ainge.
Yes, because he can shoot better than Penny Hardaway. He can shoot he can shoot better. He can shoot better than Penny Hardaway. He can pass better than Penny Hardaway. He plays better defense than Penny Hardaway. That's called better. It does make sense because Jerry West is one of the greatest players ever played, not Dennis Johnson or Danny Ainge. And Penny Hardaway's not one of the greatest players ever played the game.
Dennis Johnson is one of the greatest players. He's an all-time great.
Penny Hardaway is clearly going to play this game because you don't watch basketball, Ajani. You never seen Penny Hardaway play before.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely don't watch basketball. I never seen him play. Here we go.
It's a former final.
Look,
you apparently never seen Penny play before. If you to say this.
Yeah, okay. And what's it called? Wes Unsell's the Finals MVP. Nobody care about that.
He got an in-state rival.
Iguodala's the Finals MVP. Nobody care about that, man.
In-state rival with Orlando.
Look at Bird. Look at the physicality. Look at the physicality. Bird flopping. This shit is all trash, man. Y'all don't want me to pull up 2025 film. Oh, look at that. This look. Oh my God.
I mean, you
come on, man.
This trash.
Chris Bosh is dunking that.
Jerry West is. Do you hear what you're saying? You calling this trash for saying that Jerry West is better?
No,
than
Jerry West is trash too. That's why I just said that. I just said Jerry West is trash. I just said that Jerry West is trash. Just like Penny is trash. These are all trash. If it's the 1900s, it's trash. It's trash. It's the 1900s, ladies and gentlemen. It's trash.
He said watch it and look trash.
It's the 1900s.
They're not trash.
He did say that. He did say that.
But Jerry West got 27,000 points. I know Anthony Hardaway don't. Jerry West got 12 All-NBAs and Penny Hardaway don't. Exactly. That's the difference. That's what makes Jerry West great.
I know Jordan has
not his aesthetics, not watching him play.
And you're saying Shea's better than him. Do you hear what you're saying?
It's still not enough. It's not enough.
Do you hear what you're saying? You're a hypocrite. Everything you say don't
it's
add
not
up.
enough.
You're not being consistent. You say one thing for somebody, then it's completely opposite for somebody else.
Shea career's not over.
Yeah, Jordan got.
Shea career's not even over yet. I can't compare Shea career to Jordan's career.
You can't compare.
Who's doing that?
So why are you saying the Thunder would beat the Bulls if Jordan's a better player?
That's team.
Because the Thunder are better than the Bulls.
A better player than Shea.
No, first of all, 96. Wait, 96. Jordan's not better than 2005 SGA. No,
all right,
no,
then.
he's not.
Like I said, that Michael Jordan was better, MVP, led to all this other stuff, and he did it.
So SGA.
He was clearly better than Shaq.
No, SGA was better. SGA shot over 50%, had over 30 points per game. Jordan didn't do that. What you talking about? And he was the league MVP.
Michael Jordan was also first team all defensive team.
And Jordan was on a super team. SGA's on a regular team.
Michael Jordan was all defensive first team and MVP and Finals MVP. And MVP.
He should be all defensive. He should be all defensive first team in the '96. He should be.
Like I'm saying, what you're saying is not adding up there.
No, it is adding up. SGA is still better than Jordan. All defensive team. All defensive selection is not gonna make him. All defensive selection is not gonna make Jordan better.
More skills than Penny.
Huh?
Right. But somehow
Jordan in '96.
Like I said. You said
Jordan is more Penny than Jordan's more what's called it.
So that makes Jerry West better. So Michael Jordan has more accolades than Shea. So that makes
he's more skilled than Penny. He's more skilled than Penny. He's also more skilled than Penny. He's more skilled than Penny. He's even more skilled than Penny. What do you mean?
Really?
Accolades, Billy, accolades don't make you more
skilled. No, he's trying. He's trying hard. He's trying hard, but it's not working.
More skilled than Penny Hardaway.
I stand 10 toes. Bang bang.
Those words actually came out your mouth. That Jerry West is
I just said that. Let's start. Who's the better shooter? Who's the better shooter? Jerry West or Penny Hardaway?
Probably Penny.
Oh, you don't want to answer the question?
Probably Penny.
Penny's the better shooter. He said Penny
shot better from the three. Penny shot better from the three. He shot better from the mid range. Penny Hardaway. Next.
We don't have no 3-point shooting for. We don't have no 3-point shooting for Jerry West.
Hey, John, you gotta watch the game. I mean, you gotta watch the game.
Next.
How would you know?
And if we watch both the games, they both suck. And we watch both the games, they're both horrible.
What else you got?
Watch the game.
What else you got? What else you got?
Passing. Jerry West.
Next.
Rebounding. Jerry West. Jerry West. Yes.
What else? There's not one
Jerry
thing
West.
that Jerry West do better than Penny Hardaway.
Defense. Jerry West.
No, Penny Hardaway.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
It does not matter what he did in the 60s, just like Shea and Jordan. It don't matter. Penny Hardaway next.
I didn't say championships.
Penny.
He's not a better passer than Jerry West. He's not a better rebounder. He's not a better. He's not a better.
There's not one thing on the court.
He's not a better defender than Jerry West. He's not better than none of that.
There's not one thing on the court. Jerry West
He does a lot better. Only thing Penny Hardaway does better is dribble. All Penny Hardaway does better is dribble, and that's still minute. That's still minor. That's still minor. Penny couldn't go left neither, man. These dudes can't go left, man. I know that. That's why I give Penny. That's why I give Penny Hardaway the dribbling. That's all Penny has is dribbling. All Penny has is athleticism and winning. Yes. Y'all want to put up 95? We could pull up 95 Penny. We could pull up 95 Penny.
You're
Penny
going to be
Hardaway has durability. His durability sucks.
But I still don't see no physicality that y'all were talking about here. This is a game 7 of the NBA playoffs, and I don't see no physicality.
No one mentioned physicality.
That's what we was watching this for.
No, you can rewind the tape when you can, Johnny. No one mentioned physicality. Nobody. That's why I asked the first.
No, I'm not gonna rewind nothing.
What happened now?
We were talking about physicality because that's why the bad boy Pistons even came up in the first place.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
You was talking about the flagrant.
We're literally trying to prove that it wasn't just the Pistons being physical.
No, you was talking about the
oh my god,
how what they did to Jordan, why they changed the rule. And I
let me show you how trash. Let me show you how trash.
Because of the fighting. No one said physicality.
No, the flagrant 2 was because of unnecessary fouling.
Because of the fighting. No, because of the fight. No, I'm saying.
Because of Jordan. Because of Jordan. Because Jordan kept losing 3 years in a row.
No.
Because Jordan lost 3 years in a row. That's why.
Everybody at least kept fighting, so they need to up the fine.
No, there was no fighting. That's lies, man. Those are all lies. Those are
that was the Jordan
lies.
rule.
Those are Jordan rules. It was set up for Jordan.
Yeah.
You're right. They wasn't fighting in the 80s. You're right.
That was to protect Jordan. No, I mean,
you know what?
That's common consensus.
You know what? I'm going to use this one against you too, Brandon. I'm tired of your shit, Brandon.
As long as I don't curse him out, and as long as I don't threaten him, I can say what I want. Am I correct? Yes, sir. We sick and tired of that nigga there.
You can't be using the same thing he used.
Hey, Brandon, thank you for that one. That was actually great. When I saw that for the first time, that was fucking hilarious. That is funny, but we is tired of you niggas. But we tired. We about to end today's show. We tired of all you niggas, Brandon. So let's end today's show. Cause listen, we had all the people from Yahoo watching us, Brandon, today. They all ran away because we started watching these bum ass 1900 teams that y'all keep praising. You lucky we didn't go to the 96 Bulls to show you how bum they were playing. Y'all don't want to go to the 96 Bulls. But listen, if y'all want to see basketball, y'all check us out tonight because we are going to be doing the watch party right here on GOAT James Kingdom. So if you are a member, watch out for the link. I'm going to post the link about 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go in the lobby at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to watch the Nuggets versus the Bulls. All right, that's a 1990s game. These are all the games we got to watch. We got a couple of more other games. If you know any other full games on YouTube that are from 1990 to 1992 for the Chicago Bulls, send them to GOAT James Kingdom, and we're going to put it on the slate to watch. But that's what we're going to do. But today's show, though, it was about the actual Elite 8 teams. These were the teams that we had set up. So we got the Warriors moving on. We got the 2001 Lakers moving on. We got the Miami Heat moving on. And then we got the 1996 moving on. So next week on Sunday's show, we're going to finish the bracket off. We're going to find out if the Warriors are going to be able to beat the Lakers, or will the Miami Heat be able to upset the Bulls. And that's what we're going to do. Brandon, you got any last words before we get up out of here?
I just know that 96 versus the 2013, he's going to be a bunch of bullshit.
Oh my God! What you mean? Are you gonna come? Are you gonna come with your zestiness next week? Or are you gonna come as Brandon that we love and appreciate? Which Brandon we getting next week?
I'm gonna come with actual knowledge. I don't know what this zestiness.
Come on, Brandon.
Where's it? We want the real Brandon. Where's the real Brandon? We don't know the real Brandon. We want the hitman Brandon. Like we always told you here, and we are Clutch Sports hitman Brandon. You can't be talking like this, Brandon. You're gonna lose your contract, brother.
I just don't go around making up stuff.
That's what we do here. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is the GOAT James Kingdom platform. This is the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and Ajani. We are the best at talking sports. As you can see, we talk it like none other. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to become a member of the channel and support what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom, because you know that we also support other content creators like our boy Alan Pals, who just went live this past Wednesday, and he talks nothing but sports. And he's also a guy that's on the Zesty zesty side of town. He's from Gary, Indiana as well. Zesty as they get. So shout out to Alan Powell showing all the buddies over there. Also, don't forget this guy. He's officially from Chicago. We know SB Talk Sports is from Chicago. I'm tired of all you Chicago guys. Your teams all suck. And you keep coming on sports channels telling us how great your teams are going to be, and nobody wants to hear about it. But either way, if you do want to hear about it, check out the Real Takes Over Fake Debates. That's every Monday right here on GOAT James Kingdom, also on Real Takes Over Fake Debates channel. Also, we apologize for not having the FYF and GJK TikTok takeover this past Saturday, but we are going to get back to it on 8 p.m. Saturday, every Saturday on TikTok. Y'all make sure to follow us there. And obviously, you guys know who we are, man. This is the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Brandon and I are pleased to have all you guys here. Thank you for supporting what we do, and we're going to continue to give you guys great content. And again, this is a motivational speech by the GOAT. And we'll leave y'all with that. Again, this is the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Peace and blessings. Enjoy your Sunday.
The man above never gives us more than we can handle as individuals. No matter if you're a female, you're a male, no matter who you are in life, everyone has a purpose. You just have to find that purpose and then tap into that purpose. You're going to need somebody. None of us can do it by ourselves. And this is a true testament of the last 30 days that we've seen someone not be able to do it by himself. Lock in. Believe in what you believe in. Nobody else matters. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to hold yourself to your truth. You have to hold yourself to your beliefs. And always believe in the power of the man above. Because nobody in the history of life been able to do it by themselves. Nobody. Don't worry about the haters. They ain't shit. Don't worry about the naysayers, because they ain't shit. Whenever you feeling a way about yourself, you look in the mirror and you say, you are the only thing that matters.